Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Archiverse.
Hello,
Hello.
how are you? How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Pontiff?
Hey, I am fantastic. Everything is working well today.
That's good. That's good to hear.
It's
We currently got 46 people already, Archie. Everyone is hyped.
46. This is amazing.
Everyone is here.
Is this a better time to start the show? Like we're starting at this time?
I don't know. It's your show. You tell me, big boy.
Yeah, I'm trying to fine tune it. We're trying to get because we've got daylight saving in Canada.
Well, we got 54 people, so the people are here.
They're here and they're well. That's the biggest thing. Luxie, I've just moved to I'm actually staying in a 150-year-old Japanese house.
Beautiful. Nearly as old as you, Archie.
Yeah, nearly as old as me. I got to tell you, it's kind of
actually looks really nice. I actually have to say that looks really nice.
Except that the bedroom, you don't have a bed. You have a tahimi mat. So that means they have like a.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Can you show me the floor? Isn't it like a soft
yeah.
floor?
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's a soft floor with just a mattress on it. It's interesting, okay? I wouldn't say it's the best bed I've slept in. It's not the most comfortable. But it's interesting. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting. What's going on in your world? How is the car going? Is the car okay?
Yeah, but I wasn't able to get it sorted out yesterday, unfortunately. But let's say hello to everyone in the chat. We need to give some love to everyone in the chat.
Yeah. By the way, did you see my video I released, a tribute to the 100-gram steak?
I have not. We should play it. We should play it and show the people.
You want to say hello just before we do that? Let's say hello to some punters in the chat there. Who have we got there in the chat? We got SD43. We got Watch Out. I don't know who Watch Out is. We have got Brian. Brian's loyal. That's cool. We have got, who else have we got here? We got Mr. Wilkinson. Oh, he's a bit nasty.
But Mrs. Wilkinson is always sending you flowers, aren't
you? Yeah. Jimmy. Who else have we got there? Where's One You See It? Once You See It. I want to see
him. The top. It's at the top. There, at the top.
Oh, okay. Scratchy's there. We got Eddie joining us there, Luxie.
And also, look at this. Why was Rich Mitch banned? I don't know what happened there. It says, Rich Mitch, I have unbanned you. Shit. I don't know why Rich Mitch was banned, but hey, at least he's unbanned. He's always been very supportive.
Yeah.
I think there's a poll running, Archie. Can you check the poll?
Oh, there's a poll? There's a poll?
It's all happening today, Archie. It's all happening today. I think there was a poll.
Now, I'll let you decide who jumps on. You keep an eye on the back room if you like, Luxie.
All right, we got look out. Rich Mitch is saying Higgins, thank you from Higgins. And we got super chats, Archie. You got a super chat from our good friend Maharaja Philippe, $10. It's on the screen, Archie.
Philippe. Hey, wait, hang on a minute.
You got Bear.
Look who we've got here in the back. The back. Sorry about that there. Maharaja Philippe. We got AC3, Any Good Watch Window Shopping so far in Tokyo. Shinjuku, I remember, had some decent shops. Any video you can get from these small shops like Austin does. Okay, thank you so much. Have we got JJ? Is that really JJ?
I think the fucking.
Hello.
I don't know. Try again. Adam again. Oh, Mess's connection's not working.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hello, JJ.
So regarding the super chat, have you seen any good?
I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna go out there and get some footage. Yes, sir. The besides the fact that I'm 3 hours away by express train, I will do my best. I will
And you've missed.
my
Oh, it
best.
says. Oh, GD. It doesn't show anything from GD. Do you see anything from GD, Archie?
I don't. We got Bear. Hello, Bear.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, Bear.
How are you? What's going on?
Not much, not much. I'm gonna be leaving in about an hour. I'm traveling with a couple of friends to Detroit. We're going tomorrow to watch the Lions for Thanksgiving game. So I won't be very long tonight. But I came to say hi and see how is everyone doing, and participate a little bit in the live stream.
Now, I just wanted to ask you there, Bear, whilst we've got you very, very short time, Marcelo gets the boot. What's your opinion?
You got some super chats there that you missed from before.
Yeah, I fixed it, Bear. So it doesn't actually show on StreamYard, but I found it on the actual live stream. So Archie, here you go.
Perfect.
So you've got GD 20 Argentinian AIS. Stop bird brain. We got, I think, 6 thumbs up. Let's add another one. 7 thumbs up to stop the bird brain. Now, Archie, you got a big super chat from Maharaja Philippe. $100.
Happy Thanksgiving, folks. You're joking. How did this come? When was this?
Thanksgiving.
That's very nice. But he posted your link, your thing, and he super chatted during the day, I think.
Wow, that's incredible.
It's Thanksgiving on Thursday, so it's already. I believe it's Thursday according to Google. Is
tomorrow,
that right there?
Tomorrow is a Thanksgiving in US. Yes.
Because Canada has different days, right?
Right, completely different day. Yeah, we already had our Thanksgiving.
Yes, you've got a lot. You've had Thanksgiving because it's different thanks. They got different thanks, don't they? They have different Thanksgiving.
I think actually has to do with the. I kind of wanted to find out why that is, and I believe when I Google it, it's really only one explanation because of the difference in the climate, in the temperature. In Canada, they tend to do it a few weeks earlier. There is no really any other explanation or justification for it.
Beautiful, Bear. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful.
Keep up with super chats, big boy.
Super chat. Where have you been? We've got another super chat here. This is from Rich Mitch, £2. Yes, Archie, tell us about the watch shopping.
And that is in relation to this super chat regarding the watch shopping.
Yeah, I've actually got to be honest with you. I haven't done much watch shopping. I've been on a bit of a family vacation, but I've got to go and have a look. I'm going to have a look, okay? I am going to have a look.
Have you seen any little boutique, like little family, little shops, secondhand dealers?
I haven't. It's mainly in the big cities. They don't seem to be watch. I got it all wrong, okay, Bear? I got it all wrong, and I've had to go and check it out again, okay? That's the reality. We got Maharaja Philippe, $2. Lux, you missed 2 super chats above GD as well.
Okay, we got that when I managed to fix it.
Yeah, you fixed that, Lux. That's what he was referring to.
And you got another big super chat from Maharaja Philippe.
Oh my
$50.
God. $50. This is a red super chat in honor of Bear's newfound love for the Amiga Speedmaster man on the fucking moon.
I thank you very much, Tan. I will disclose it when the time comes.
I hope so, Bear. I hope so. I really hope so. 3, 2, 1.
Time will tell.
Time will tell. Amazing
Big
stuff.
thank
there.
you to Maharaja Philippe.
Very,
What are you doing,
very
Archie?
much,
You doing
very
outing?
much
I'm trying to find
appreciated,
something. I'm trying to find something. I had something for Bear, but
Very much appreciated, super chat, Maharaja. Thank you, man.
Bear, I want to say a big thank you for you coming on today, Bear.
It's a pleasure.
Jay
man.
Anthony is joining.
Jay Anthony, how are you, Jay Anthony?
That was my favorite friend from Japan.
Yeah, so I am in Shiba, and a lot of the smaller towns, they're not really so much on the bigger watches. You know what I mean?
I can't even think how to get to Shiba. What's the closest big city?
Shinkansen. I took a Shinkansen, and then I took a local train.
Did you go green car or regular?
Regular. I can't afford green car.
Good answer.
The green car is their luxury. The green car is their luxury sort of car where you have, it's actually quite nice green car, but Shinkansen is all green car. You know, it's the express train that's got that duckbill train. Amazing shit.
What is the difference between green car? When you say luxury,
Green car basically
what
has a
are we
nice
talking?
seat. You're guaranteed a seat. It's reserved seating, but it's quite expensive. It's double the price of a normal. So if you've got a long commute, you get like it's like an airline seat. You can put your laptop there. You can do work. That's the whole point of the green car. So it's in the middle of the train. It's like first class. Like you have that on Virgin, don't you have Virgin trains?
Yeah, you do. There's a super chat.
Super chat. Maharaja Philippe, $5. AC3 Bear is such a fucker. He hates on the Speedmaster for years, and now he's simping it. Thoughts on Bear flip flopping? Hey, that's the best watch collector. Is somebody who hates something and then loves it. I did the same thing for the shotgun.
Yeah.
I did the same thing. I got to tell you, I've done it myself. I did the same thing for the Zenith, the shotgun Zenith, the open heart. I hated it.
But basically,
I thought
Archie, basically, all the watches suck until actually we own them.
Exactly.
Thank you, Archie.
Exactly.
Where are you staying, Archie? I see a shoji screen behind you. It looks very nice.
Hey, no. Sorry, what's that?
Where are you staying? I see a shoji
Oh, I'm staying
screen
in a
behind you.
150-year-old house.
That's
150 year.
Is it a wooden house? Is it all made out of wood?
Yeah, it's wooden. Yeah, but it is. It's
That's actually really, really cool.
Yeah, it's not cheap. I tell you one thing is
Show us
accommodation
around a little bit. Show us around after, okay?
Yeah, I definitely will show you guys around here. We've got a tribute video. Do you want to see the tribute video, Bear?
First, pick up the super chat.
Okay, we got super chats. Where have you been? The next super chat we got is there Maharaja Philippe, $5. AC3. Oh, we did that one. Thoughts on flip flopping?
Next one, big boy.
I'll bring it up. It's on the screen. It's on the screen.
Maharaja Philippe, $5. AC3 and Jay Anthony, thoughts on the Toyota Century V12? Is this a car you drive or a car you're driven in? I love it.
That's the Japanese one. Is that the Japanese one? What the executives from Japan drive?
It's more the Yakuza more than executives. Executives would drive Crowns. By the way, I don't know if you remember, Jay Anthony, you know, the Crown, the latest Crown is like an SUV. It's a mid-size SUV.
Yeah, the Segna or Segnia, whatever it's called.
It's called a Crown. The Toyota Crown. It's called a Toyota Crown.
Well, in the U.S., they have two versions of it in the U.S. They have a sedan and like a wagon version.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
that's what the Century looks like. I think they have a model after this one, Luxy. This is the previous gen.
That's the V12. They don't make the V12 anymore. That's the V12 generation.
Oh, that's the V12.
Yeah, I searched V12. You asked me to search V12.
Sorry, you're right.
The newest one's a hybrid.
That's right. Amazing looking car, isn't it? What do you think?
It's all hand built. It's beautiful.
It looks a bit dated. Look, where it excels is the quality of the car is very, very high. It's very high. These were never really for public, were they? Were they for the public? They were expensive.
This is like the Prime Minister rides around in one of these.
The Emperor.
Yep.
Would you like to get one, Archie, if you could get one in Australia? Would you like to look around
Actually,
one of
they
them?
have grey imports. Believe it or not, we actually do. I have seen them in Australia. They're a little bit. People don't know what they are. They don't understand them. They don't understand them.
Eddie, I'm going to mute you because you got echoes. Sorry, Eddie.
I think the problem is with them. They're a bit. Look, I got to be honest with you. They're very bland looking. Very kind of. Yeah, Dave Ramsey to the extreme.
I think he drives an F-150.
He's got a number of cars.
He does.
But he's anti-reverse mortgage. You know that?
Hey, there's a small group of us. What can I say?
But sometimes we need financial instruments to live a life we can't afford.
Sure.
We got another super chat. We got one for Maharaj. So what do I think of it? I love the V12 Century. You betcha. It'd be expensive to maintain, but because it's hard to get parts for it. They were never a mainstream. I think it's incredible, but you need a driver. It's a bit like having an S-Class. Do you drive it or you driven in it? That's the thing. You know what I mean?
This is one car you're better off as a passenger. These had like 290 horsepower. They're not fast for a V12. It's about being smooth. Yeah, I'd be in the back.
Yeah, smooth.
Massaging seats.
290 horsepower is still respectable.
Yeah.
By the way, Archie, have you seen the latest on the locks? Not to be confused with Lux, but locks. The locks report. Have you seen the latest videos?
No, let's do it. Do it.
Have you? Because you've been traveling a bit. You know, Marcelo is no longer in the Archiverse. Have you seen the latest?
No.
Show me more.
I'll play it. Let's play it. Let's have a look. We got two videos, one from 10 hours ago and one from 1 day ago. For the most recent, the one previous. Here we go. And I'll skip the in.
Welcome to the show, guys. This is the Locks Report. I am the narrative. This is an unsanctioned broadcast, guys. Not sure if the audio is going to be any good right now, but just going to roll anyways. All opinions in this segment, guys, are those of La Narrativa and no one else, guys. Let's get into a crazy day in the Archiverse. It's not been a good day. I've announced that Marcelo, unfortunately, has left the Archiverse, and I'm going to give you guys an update. I'm here in a parking lot because I figured the update needed to be happening before tonight, and just get everybody up to date of what happened last night. So for those that watched the dungeon yesterday, I obviously went on, and I was mentioning, a bit of my discontent with, folks not really going with Archie's wishes on not using content of his, even though he's asked nicely, please don't use my content. And a lot of places are pushing against that narrative, I guess, and using his content. So wasn't really happy about that. Kind of pointed that out yesterday. And, I reached out to Marcelo and I said, hey, look, I'm not really happy with what I'm seeing around. And look, I pay money. I'm a customer, and I'm not really going to support channels that are, supporting others that are doing that straight up, and, as a customer of his, I said, look, this isn't it's not a friend relationship like that. It's not a loyalty test of, well, you're my friend or you're this friend. No, it's like I spend money and I brought that channel from the fucking grave. And look, I'm expecting some support. And, honestly, you'd figure Marcelo, who's all about the money, would go about that. But unfortunately, Marcelo has decided to turn his back on old Patek Philippe and the Archiverse. So I've been...
Marcelo turning his back on the Archiverse. Shit, would you ever imagine the day, Archie? He's a bit of a snake, isn't he? He's always turned his back on many people. The audio is shit on this one. 10 says to have a look at the newer one because the audio is shit on that one. I'll play the audio on this.
This is an unsanctioned broadcast. All opinions, guys. and no one else, guys. Marcelo time. Big developments overnight. So yesterday I released to you guys that I have officially booted Marcelo from the Archiverse. Marcelo time has been supporting a lot of anti-Archie content. And look, as one of the biggest donors of his channel, I said to him, I said, look, I'm not really supportive of that. And, I'm not supportive of people supporting others that do that. So either you're in the Archiverse or you're not. And unfortunately, Marcelo chose the other way around. So all good. Like JB was in the comments saying, oh, Tan, you don't own this guy. I'm like, nah, man, I gave the guy a choice. I said, you could choose to not do that, or you could go the other way around. And, as a donor of the channel, I can choose to not send my money there or send it somewhere else. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Marcelo time is free to obviously stream, as he's going to be doing in about 15 minutes, thinking that somehow a thumbnail is going to bother me. But listen, Marcelo, I got thick skin, buddy. But what I do have for you guys is breaking news, development overnights. Now that Marcelo's been kicked out of the Archiverse, I have intel that Marcelo has been in talks with Tim Wright to potentially go back there. Obviously, he's kind of looking around like, well, I don't think Curly is going to be coming on my show and, running my channel for weeks on weeks, right? Curly may do that once or twice, but, Curly's not trying to be Marcelo's like wingman here. Curly's already got his own channel, right, with Mookie. So, if I really think about it, like what happens to Marcelo at this point, right? Like, Curly's definitely not going to let Marcelo on his channel because, what happens with there, right? Just fucking torpedoes the show, right? So interesting dynamic, interesting to see, like, how Marcelo's going to try to approach.
Sorry, I'm on mute. Archie, what do you think? What's going to happen to Marcelo now?
I got to be totally
Is he going to run
honest
to Mookie or Curly, or go to, I don't know, Timmy? Go back to Timmy maybe, because he left Timmy.
I got to be totally honest with you. I think what's going to happen, what always happens is his relevance, it's another Marcelo business failure.
This comment, he might go back to Timmy. There's a big difference between Timmy and Archie. Timmy never takes anyone back. Archie always takes everyone back.
Fair enough.
I mean, you know that.
But hey, it's transactional relationship.
Yeah, you're turning into the new narc with all this honesty.
I guess so.
It's I gotta tell you something.
I always liked Marcelino. I'm not gonna lie. Even when he was, I really like him. I don't know. He makes me laugh. The marshmallow. He's a funny guy, in a small doses.
Very small doses, Bear. He can also be very annoying, don't you think?
So can you?
The one thing that's always bugged me a bit is the non-loyalty. I'm a bit of a loyal guy.
Yeah, but he is very transparent about that. Marcelino never really sold himself as some kind of loyal guy. He always clearly moves toward the groups and people he feels can benefit him the best. So it's not like he has this image which he is actually not following. That's his persona. That's what from very, very beginning in the Archiverse, he's known as a guy that has no loyalties and he just jumps wherever he feels benefits him the best.
The thing is, I like about Tim, I'm not my differences with Tim. The thing I do respect with Tim is that Tim used this guy and spat him out. I mean,
the one thing I like about Tim is that I don't know if he told Marcelo not to do his channel, but it was a bit weird that he didn't do anything for like years. He'd like
I think that was the agreement, right? That was the agreement.
Was that an agreement?
Yes,
not to do
there was more conditions there than a neurotic girlfriend. Okay, there was more conditions there, and it's funny that Tim has even mentioned that Marcelo has been booted from the Archiverse.
Oh yes, it's on the Rodent channel. I'll bring it up, and we got a super chat.
Okay, super chat. We got a super chat. This is a super chat. Here we go. Maharaja Philippe, $5. AC3, how was your 100-gram steak meal in Tokyo? Did you
missed
show Jay
one,
Anthony?
You missed one prior to that.
Okay, we got Maharaja Philippe, $5. On the topic of Japan, panel, give your favorite Japanese market only watch. For me, it's the two Rolex. It's two Rolex Space Dweller and the Speedmaster Mitsukoshi. That's the department store. Mitsukosha. That's the white dial Panda, original Panda bear. That was before the Rolex Panda even came out.
Right.
Pre-Panda Panda.
Yeah, these are two great picks, by the way. He picks the best one, Rolex Space Dweller, for sure. So he doesn't leave us much. So I'll go before you guys pick the rest. I'm going. Actually, you go ahead, Archie, if you want.
I got to tell you, I totally agree with it. I think those are the best picks.
No,
the
what's your
Mitsushika.
picks? What is your picks?
I got to tell you, honestly, I'd have to say the Mitsushika. That's the one I like. And they also had the Tintin.
Mitsukoshi.
The Tintin Speedmaster.
Mitsukoshi.
Speedmaster.
Your wife is going to kill you.
Was the Tintin really?
I thought that was Japanese only, wasn't it? The Tintin?
No. I don't think so. For me, definitely Rolex Space Dweller, which is so fucking cool and unique. And then I'm gonna do the second choice is going to be Rolex Turnograph Green Hand, Japan limited edition, because I think turnographs are cool, really cool watches, and the fact that this is Japan limited edition makes it even cooler. And I always say Rolex Green for the win. So that's my choice. Two Rolex Japan editions.
That's nice. Can you pull up the Space Dweller?
On screen. There you go. Is that the right one, Bear?
That is correct, sir.
Beautiful. I like where they do limited editions for certain countries. I wish they did more of that.
Yeah, man, the Rolex actually doesn't do that. Traditionally, it's a very rare things for Rolex to even do. These days, that's unheard of and impossible. But in the past, there were some anomalies, rather, and this is why these watches are so unique and loved.
I got to tell you something. They're beautiful. They were only Japanese only?
That is correct.
Wow. That's incredible, Bear.
Yeah, I agree.
You got another super chat.
Super chat. Maharaja Philippe, $5. AC3, how was your 100-gram steak meal in Tokyo? Did you show Jay Anthony the scrumptious meal?
Oh, geez.
That video is on the live stream channel.
All right, I'll bring it up. Let me find it. Archie Luxury live stream videos. Tribute 100-gram steak. Okay, let's bring it up. Changing the quality, sharing the screen. Here we go. All right, let's play it.
Hey guys, just making a little tribute here. These are some 100-gram steaks to go with Marcelo's. 100-gram steaks.
Look at that. It's cut real thin, Bear.
I decided it'd be better if I had another.
That looks delicious.
Going to Marcelo. So this is Japanese barbecue, isn't it? Korean barbecue or Japanese? Yakiniku. So we're just making the 100-gram steaks. Oh, thank you. Look at this. We got rice. We got some salad. We got 100 grams of steak.
Archie, don't you love Japanese rice more than like a Thai jasmine? Or
yes, it's very
sticky.
Yes, but that meal was so expensive. By the way, Bear, I got to tell you, that meal was so expensive. I went overboard. Okay.
Do you remember how many yen it was?
$240.
Ooh.
That's the last. Yeah.
For how many people, dog? For how many people?
Well, it was for 4 people, but it was only some lousy 100 grams.
I'm sorry, that's not bad. For 4 people, 240 Aussie, that's not bad.
You remember how many yen it was, Archie?
It was about 2,500 sorry, just Aussie dollar is 100 to 1. Okay,
Oh, okay.
it's very
Very
simple.
nice. That looks like a that's
Look at that.
that's
Look, I'm eating
delicious,
that. Look at that.
meal.
There you go. By the way, that's the cardigan. The cardigan that was replaced 3 years ago. I was supposed to bin it. Makes an appearance. You know that cardigan?
Yeah.
Because it's cold outside. You keep saying it's cold in Japan, right?
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's freezing.
Because he's coming from the area from Brisbane, which is really a
Yes.
tropical area. I mean, he's used to hot weather.
Look at this. We're making some eggs omelette. Make an omelette now, Bear. Look at this.
Lovely.
We got a very kind super chat from Jefferson Exotic, $5.
You know,
100 gram
100.
steak fund.
Yes. And Bear, I could have been spending this money at Marcelo's restaurant, you know?
This is your money, Marcelo.
That's very,
could have
very
been
funny.
spent.
Thank you, Jefferson. You're class act always, man. Thank you.
Yeah, Jefferson's great.
That looks good, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would enjoy that meal.
Oh, this looks like Wagyu. Some decent. Look at the marbling and the meat there. The fat.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember the cuts you got? Archie, Kobe, Wagyu, what'd you get?
I just was shocked at the price, Bear. I said that's expensive.
But didn't it taste delicious? Didn't it melt in your mouth?
Well, this is the whole.
You have to pay for the quality, of course. You have to pay for the quality.
But they fold it up, and then you
and
eat
you are
it.
not on the top of it. You're not in a third world country. You're in a country with very high GDP, with a country that's strong economic power country,
There
right?
you go. Look at that in the egg.
Oh, I wouldn't like it in the eggs. I don't like eggs. So I'm a bit weird.
There you go. I'm gonna eat it now. Look at this, eating it.
You have a super chat from Rich Mitch, guys.
Rich Mitch, super chat, £2. Why is Tim Mosso wearing a woolly hat these days?
Maybe he's cold, or maybe he kind of cut his hair too much. Sometimes he goes weird with his haircuts, and
He does.
I think
I like Tim
realizes
Mosso.
Oh, he's a wonderful
It's
guy.
all gone. Look at that. That 100-gram steak is gone. You can come
Talking
through,
about
boys.
Tim Masso, I watched recently his live stream.
What have they got?
I'm putting you on mute, Archie. I'm putting you on mute. All right, there you go. He's on the private.
I watched recently his live stream in which he kind of reflects on the Omega watches and talking about his predictions for the upcoming period. As we know, as the year ends and we're going toward the watches and wonders, not that Omega does that there, but during this period, the most new releases do happen. And I think the most interesting prediction that he made, which is not outrageous and could probably be very interesting, is the fully ceramic Speedy Professional, the moon watch. So not the dark side of the moon, which comes in a 44 millimeter cases and a little bit thicker, but rather a 42 millimeter Professional in full ceramic in exact proportions as it is now, with a full ceramic bracelet. I think, honestly, that would be quite earth-shaking if they actually do that, because most common complaint about the Omega ceramic Speedies was that the dark side of the moon was their size. So this would be quite interesting, and it would be probably the first ceramic bracelet made from Omega Speedmasters. So I would be very, very excited.
The dark side was 44, wasn't it?
That's right. So I would be very excited to see them release something like that, because let's be honest, where did our man go? What happened?
Oh, he's still here. He's still here. He's at the bottom right corner.
Okay.
I'm transitioning spaces.
I want to hear your comment too on this. So I mean, do you guys see that as possible? And how do you feel about it?
I think it's too late. Who cares? You only want one moon watch. That's it. Forget the rest. This ceramic crap, you drop it, it's fucked.
Actually, you're wrong about it. People want more speedies. People complain about speedies to have more, but they keep selling those quite well. Example, the white dial speedy.
I'm just hang on one tick there. I'm going to be coming back in a minute, and I will give you a house tour.
Okay.
1 minute. I got to set it up. 1 minute.
All right.
We got another super chat. We got super chat from Maharaja Philippe. Thank you so much. Appreciate the kind support. $5 Canadian. And Jay Anthony is joining back. Thank you so much. The super chat says, pick 2 Breguets you would recommend for Angelic the Slayer. Lux to pull them up. Which and why? Has anyone on the panelist got any
I think he
ideas?
wanted to do that. I think he wanted to do that for Archie to pick. That would be my guess, right?
Yeah, we'll keep it for Archie. Yeah.
But if you guys want to play, we can play. I mean, it's okay for a Cousin Angelic. I don't think Cousin Angelic is a Breguet style guy anyway.
Okay, Bear.
Oh, there is Archie. Can we respond to this super chat?
Yes, 2 Maharaja Philippe, $5. Pick 2 Breguets you would recommend for Angelic the Slayer. Lux to pull them up. Which and why? You know what? I really think for Angelic Slayer, I would get a traditional and a classic.
All right, let's go for the traditional.
The traditional.
I wouldn't. I would be completely opposite. For me, I would be going with the Breguet Marine for Cousin Angelic. I think that's more his style.
Yes.
I personally think that's his style. I know that he likes. He's not opposed to dress watches. That's not why I'm saying it. But I do feel that this watch would look better on him. So I'm selfishly picking what I think would look good on him. Not necessarily.
Which watch was that again?
Breguet Marine in 40 millimeter.
Oh, Marine. Okay.
That's what I would pick for Cousin Angelic.
You know, Bear, I was thinking about just going Breguet only.
Oh.
But then I realized
I don't see Cousin Angelic wearing precious metal. So I would say I would prefer Cousin Angelic with even any white metal. Actually, I don't care as long as it's a white metal. And I don't think I would want complications on his Breguet. So that would be one. And the other
Bear,
one,
we got a small window of opportunity. They fucked off out of the house. I can quickly film it for you if you want to see it.
Sure.
I don't know if you're interested.
Let's do it quickly.
I want to see it. Let's do it.
Sorry?
I want to see it. Let's do this. I'm excited. Show me that.
Do you want to see it or not? What do you think?
Yes, please.
Because they get really shitted off with me. They get really fucking.
No, listen. Pick up super chats. I'm sorry. You can do.
Pick up super chats. Pick up super chats. Super chats. We got one from Kessler Witz.
We're here. We're doing an order.
AC3 Penfolds Canunga Hill costs $14 at my local. Why did you pay $80? More BS. Mine was 2016. What year is yours? There's different ones. Depends what year you bought. Okay.
Yeah, they do vary quite a bit from year to year.
Exactly. They have good years and they have crap years. They have vintage ones and modern ones.
Keep going with super chats, Archie.
Okay, next super chat we got here is Maharaja Philippe, $2. AC3, pick the ideal Cali for Kesslowitz. I'll tell you what it is. It's a 5296. 5296. That is Perfect for Kesslowitz.
I will bring up on the screen. What material would you
Oh,
like?
the second dial. Yes.
White gold, white gold, white gold.
White gold, white gold, white gold. All right, here we go.
White gold. That's it. You want white gold, man. White gold, because that is absolutely the best metal. Fucking beautiful. Look at that. Sector dial. That's what he wants. Sector dial. Get it. Be done with it. Be happy. That's all you need. That is all you need.
I don't like that for Kessler.
You don't like
Bear,
it?
I was afraid to say it. I don't like it either. I don't like the target dial.
I think that it's perfect for him. That's perfect for him, Bear.
I don't think so. I don't know where this came from and why do you think this is perfect for him? I just don't like this for anyone, actually.
It's a color automatic with a date. What more do you want?
I will be the contrarian here and say I like this too. I would buy one of these. I've looked at them.
You're fucking beautiful. It's 38 mil too, so it's a bit bigger than the 5196, and it's got automatic. They're a beautiful watch. They're fucking
Anthony, do you like it in yellow gold? Sorry, rose gold or white
all
gold?
of the golds are perfect. Any of them are fucking beautiful. Now, I want to show you.
I was asking Anthony actually what he
Actually,
prefers.
we really
Sorry.
are going to continue with super chat, so calm down.
Yeah.
We're not going anywhere as long as people super chat. This is show for the punters. If somebody
Sorry.
wants to see your apartment or house, then it will come in the form of super chat. So shut the fuck up, sit down, and relax.
I think
That's
the gold
super chat.
give different vibes. I like both the rose gold and the white gold. The white gold to me is more like a tool watch.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. It does look better in a yellow gold. Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, Rancher, by the way, thank you for that super
Hey,
chat.
Rancher. I love it. You know what? I think it looks really good.
Are you going to read the super chat or no?
Yes, we have. Rancher, $2. Hi, Jay. Fight Bear.
Thank you, Rancher. Much appreciated. Next super chat from Maharaja Patel. Maharaja, fuck me, Dad. He changes his names like. From
Multiple
Maharaja
personality
Philippe.
disorder is serious.
Maharaja Philippe. Here we go. Maharaja Philippe. Head over to Monochrome and get Bear's buyer's take on the new Hublot Joker for the biggest Drakkar fan of them all. That's the tennis player.
Drakkar fan of them all. Drakkar fan.
And also, Bear, I don't know if you know, this is made using his old tennis rackets and shirts.
Yeah, I know. I'm familiar with that. Not necessarily because of Hublot, but because of Djokovic. I love Djokovic. Unfortunately, I am not a big fan of this watch.
Are you a fan of any Hublot, Bear? I'm curious.
Fusion, regular Fusion. I owned one. I owned one in steel on a rubber strap at the secondary market price. Something acceptable.
Yes.
It is as acceptable as, let's say, a Tag Heuer or stuff like that. It's the type of brand you have to buy.
A Tag Heuer Tourbillon.
Pardon?
Say a Tag Heuer Tourbillon, for example.
Come on, Jay. Come on, man. I like.
I'm glad you bought it used. That makes me feel better. Okay, that was a smart move. I like these two, honestly. I do.
I mean, it's an interesting watch and everything, but I know what Laxi says about the integration of the color of the ball and the racket and whatever colors they're playing along with Nole's style and whatever he likes. To begin, I'm kind of sad that he actually represents Hublot. He was representative of Seiko. I can actually appreciate that more. obviously, being from where he's from, he's never going to get a Swiss brand because they will never accept him as equal because we're subhuman to them. And yeah, that's the way it goes. Unfortunately, the best of all times has to be representing not so best of all times.
This is a Hublot, isn't it?
Yes.
That's a Swiss brand. What's the problem? What does he want?
Yeah, well, come on now.
Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it, Bear.
Wait, Archie. No, you got super chats. No. Fuck off, Archie. I'm gonna follow
Super chat
advice.
from Rancher. Rancher is next super chat.
Oh, shit. We have two.
And Rancher is the next super chat.
Rancher. Here we go. Rancher's the next super chat. The Rancher, $2. I came in the 45th hour. Election was rigged.
That's a mistake.
There we go.
He came as the fourth in the last poll of the biggest assholes on your show.
Yes.
And he's disappointed because ultimately he wanted to be a number one. I don't know who was number one. Who was number one? Does anyone remember?
I want to hear about that.
I don't remember, to be honest with you. I don't even remember who was on. I know that you probably had Curly there. You had probably Marcelo. I don't know. I know you had Cliver. But Cliver actually was least voted. I think people still see Cliver as someone who is not the enemy of your show and does not do bad things to you.
You got some comments from Keslowitz regarding that watch, Archie.
Keslowitz, Philippe, I wish it was 39 mil, even though it's a 40 mil. Even though it's a 40 mil like the 5320, it certainly wears bigger on the wrist. Maybe it's the lug to lug. Fair point. Keslowitz makes Maharaja responding. Keslowitz makes sense. You were the one that told me you weren't a fan of the proportions. Maharaja Philippe, $5. Bear, in fairness, the greatest comeback king from the Balkans, Gorgon Ivanisevich,
Motherfucker.
deserved the dedicated Rolex for his wild card Wimbledon win.
Yeah, he was good enough to carry Knowles' rackets and his uniform, and he was hired to be yelled at. So yeah, he is pretty much exactly what he was supposed to be. Little bum boy for Nole. I'm just kidding. The guy was okay. He was never really great. He cannot compare to the great ones. But
No.
I know exactly what Tan is doing. Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
That's exactly it, Bear.
Next
we got a super chat from Uzi Trading, $2. Link for 4-foot Mathis.
I think he's still taller than JJ.
Yes. I must admit, one thing about JJ is it was always hard to make up for the fact he's got really, really small wrists.
That's not the only thing he has small.
The thing I couldn't believe is he keeps criticizing my Pateks, the 37 mil Pateks. They're perfect for him.
Yeah. Hey, small wrists are good for fisting, Archie.
Top tip for the day. I like it.
Yes. And we got
our
a
next
link.
president, small wrists too, and small hands. So it'll anyway.
We got a clip. Herman wants us to
those
play a
wrists
clip.
in tight places.
Old farts rant, $5. What's this clip?
It's here, Archie. Would you like me to play it?
Sure.
You need to be shirtless on top of a horse to do this?
Is that Putin?
No, Archie, it's not Putin.
Sorry, okay.
And yes, Archie, he is really playing this tune.
It was Putin.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, Archie, Jesus
Ah.
Christ. It's his body double.
Well, he's got a body double?
Of course he has. They've all got body double. You've got a body double, Archie. Actually, you know what, Archie? You haven't made it until you got a body double. Can we find a body double of Archie? Archie would love that. He would random shows. He wouldn't come on. He would use the body double to do the shows for him. That'd be Archie's dream there.
Let's get him a blow-up mannequin for Christmas that it can double for him, just looking detached in the background.
We got a super chat. Maharaja Philippe, $10. AC3, did you know that since you didn't go to Watch Time New York, I was able to spend that $18,000 I was going to spend on throwing you a lavish dinner across from JJ's, and I got Serdi Danny a 5196 for Christmas for being a great friend.
Wow.
Dang, Tan.
Great idea. Great idea.
Holy shit. How do you feel now, Archie?
Look, I don't want to control anybody. Tan is, we love Tan. He can never do anything wrong.
Here we go. I'm bringing it up. 5196. What do you think about 5196?
I love it. Jay Anthony owns this watch. You've got that watch. I had this watch in white gold. Look, Jay Anthony, the only thing I can say in my defense, if I hadn't have sold it, I couldn't have got the world time.
I get why you did it. These watches get BS about an undersized movement, which is nonsense. The movement's the same size as the patrimony in the competition. I don't get why people
I have to go, guys. You have a super chat asking me a question. So if you want me to respond, I have to do it now.
Super chat, here we go. Bear, thoughts on Uzi going on Tim Sterling Tim's stirring up some big time drama and then coming here not sharing the details on air.
Disappointing,
Uzi.
Very disappointing. Uzi, when you do that, you should be jumping on Archie's live stream and sharing exactly what's going on, what happened. That is what we expect from a proper troll. Otherwise, I don't know what's the purpose of doing that. So, guys, thank you for having me on. My friends are here. We're gonna.
Bear, it was an honor to have you on, Bear. Thank you so much.
See you tomorrow, boys, on the Ford Field, Detroit Lions Thanksgiving game. Go Lions, go Lions. Love you all.
Take care of my city, brother. Thank you.
What a great guy. Jay, Anthony, and Lux, I don't know. Maybe the audience doesn't want to see the apartment. That's okay.
I want to see the apartment.
What about you, Luxy?
I actually do want to see it as well.
You sure?
But does the audience want to see it? There must be somebody in the chat that wants to see it. Come on, guys.
They don't have to. I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to. It's okay. It's perfectly okay.
Let me see the chat. Does anyone want to see it? Anyone? There's not even one comment about show me the fucking apartment.
Do it to get back at Magic Forest for making fun of Detroit. Detroit's great. It really is.
That's okay. We don't need to show it. That's okay. That's okay. They don't want to see it.
All right, we're here. We got some comments. Angelic says, show us Arch. Maharaja Philippe says, show it, big boy. Magic Force says, show it for fuck's sake. All right, there you go. You got some support now.
Okay, I'm just gonna change.
I'm gonna mute the second. Oh, okay, I'm gonna mute your main microphone, and you can carry on with your phone.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the apartment. The apartment is actually 150 years old.
Now, we can do, I think they use this apartment in a porno, okay?
Oh,
Okay, so let's have a look. So firstly, let's have a look out here.
so this is where you
So
put your
this-
shoes, right?
Yeah, so this is firstly, I'll show you the street. You want to see the street?
Yeah, we want to see everything.
Okay. So here we go. It's a Japanese street.
Nice. Look how clean the street is. You don't have
Nice.
sidewalks, right? They don't really do sidewalks
Well,
in Japan.
they have like paths. Okay, so let's
Where?
come in. So
Yeah.
it's a guest house, right? Here we go, the guest house. So you come in. This here is where you take your shoes off. You see that?
Genkan. Nice.
Okay, so just show you there. There's Hoff shoes he bought me. My ultra boosts. So that's the shoe room, right? So you come in. Hey! You come into this here is this is sort of the lounge. Look at this. So this room here. This is the 150-year-old Japanese house. See the old ceiling?
Wow.
Now, they got a big table here. So the interesting thing is you got your garbage. You got to sort your garbage. They're very big on sorting garbage. You've got your combustibles, cans, bottles, and plastic. So they're very strict on sorting your garbage. Now, I'll show you something. I'm sure I've seen this in a porn movie. You know these Japanese table with the rugs there? So what you do is when it's cold, you can climb. It's like an electric blanket where you can climb under this blanket here and it keeps you warm. You see what I'm saying? Hello? Yeah.
Yep.
Japanese light with the string. Very, very cool. So here, have a look here. So we've actually got, so this is tahimi mat. See this floor? These are
Yes.
all, this is
Tatami.
like tahami. Yeah,
Are
tahami.
they comfortable to sit on?
It is actually, it's bouncy. It's because it's got bounce to it.
Yeah.
And in the garden here, fuck, why doesn't that cunt open?
Is there a lock at the bottom?
Who the fuck doesn't? Oh, hey, thank you. The Brains Trust.
Lux, can you go help him, please?
Yeah. I don't think it's possible. There we go.
They got a little, look at the courtyard there.
Nice little cemetery in the back.
Yeah, I was about to say, what the fuck is it like? How many people have died in this 150-year-old house?
Yeah, it's the cemetery in the back. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
It's a quiet neighborhood for sure.
That was all the actresses.
Okay, so you have a look here, right? So this is kind of like what is this? It's sort of a room. Okay, so
You have your dinner, right? Isn't that where you sit down and have dinner?
yeah, you can. That's correct. So I'll show you. We go here. They got very interesting staircase. See this staircase. So this is the staircase.
No, don't go up there, Archie. You'll fucking break the stairs. Don't go up the stairs.
But they've got drawers in them. You see?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
See what I mean?
Go up the stairs. I'm just
They got drawers. You see, it's storage, right? So it's quite fascinating. The stairs, see?
Go up the stairs. Go up the stairs.
I'll show you their toilet. Quickly.
Oh, I like that
Yeah,
table. That big wooden table.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
So that's sort of the house. See the old beams. It's a very old house. Okay, so we come here. Japanese toilet. It's an electric toilet, and it's got the sink on top.
Yes.
So you can wash your hands after you use the toilet.
Can you show us all the features?
And
on
it
the
says
toilet?
you got to sit down, please. Sit down. Please sit down.
Show us the features on the toilet. What can you do?
So it can wash the front,
your
the
anus?
back, and stop in different pressure.
Can you just
Front.
sit down and give us an example? How much was super chat to sit down and give us an example?
There's no
So this is where the original would have had a copper. See, this here was the original bath, but now they've modernized the bathroom. See, we've got a modern bath. So it's kind
One
of...
thing that surprises me, Archie, sorry for interrupting. One thing that surprises me is that the house is really big, but the bathroom is fucking tiny.
Oh,
Lux, it's intimate.
Bathroom's not tiny here. So that's the sink here, and then you've got a separate bathtub. It's not terrible.
You can't even lie down in that bathtub. I know this is the Japanese style. I know that.
Yeah.
But you can't even lie down in it.
Height. Yeah, it's interesting. So that's that there. So because it's a guest house, it's got a different bathroom. It's got a couple. Okay. This is actually quite expensive. I got to be honest with you. I'm not staying here again. It's got a lot of. Do you want me to go up to the bedroom to show you what it's like?
Show us where the magic happens.
Now, you can see why they have sexless marriages here in Japan, because it's very difficult. Okay, so this would have been a rich person's house because it's so fucking huge. The interesting thing is, look at this hardwood beams.
Yeah.
So here we go, looking down on the house. So these are the bedrooms.
Floorboards creaky.
It's okay. So here we go. That's the bedroom. Look at that. So it's got the tahimi mat and just has a mattress you lie down on.
Is it comfortable when you lie down like that?
It is actually. Surprisingly, it is comfortable. But the height isn't very tall because this was an old house. There's the kids. Look at that. So they have a straw floor with a mattress.
So when you see this old house, does it entice you to do what I told you about the Akiya houses? Buy an old abandoned house and
except this one's apparently $1 million fucking dollars. My wife said this is $1 million fucking dollars.
Is it in a big city?
I want to buy one. I want to buy one of the Akiya houses. Yes. Yes.
You can buy one for about $5,000 US.
I know.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that's what my wife said. Because this place here is just a Shinkansen trip to Tokyo. It's only, I don't fucking understand it because the funny thing is the Japanese TV, they got so many ads for older people because their population is pretty fucking old now. Okay, there we go. What did you think of the house tour?
It's actually a nice house.
I like it.
Strong.
So this was actually on Booking. I think it was on it's Airbnb, something Japanese site like that. And did you like the symmetry in the back? Hey?
It brings peace.
So my study, where I'm working from broadcasting, is here. This is the study. So I'm sitting on a sofa.
This could be the future, Archie. If you're talking about what's the future, you could buy a $5,000 house. Archie could live stream from it. It could be an hour away from the city.
Except I haven't got Japanese citizenship.
You don't need Japanese. You can get some other visas or something.
Yeah. So that's the study. That's where I'm broadcasting from.
You got a Japanese wife. You could get something through her.
No, but she doesn't have Japanese citizen. You can't have two passports. Japan is one of these countries that you're not. Like, I'll just change back to my normal view. I'll change back.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna mute this one. Okay, unmute the main one. You are mute on the main one.
What did you think of that, guys?
Oh, Jay Gray says, "What's in the fridge?"
Nothing. Nothing. Fridge is empty.
The next person that's going to the cemetery.
What did you think? Was that fascinating or not?
It was. I actually really liked it.
I enjoyed it.
It's because we like to stay in non-conventional things. Because we got, it's just you know what I mean? Like, what else can you do here? Like in Japan, I would love to buy one of these. I said to my wife, let's go out looking for I'll spend up to 20,000. Okay, Lux? I can use some of that HELOC money.
You can find something decent.
Jay Anthony, I'll use some of the HELOC money. Okay.
I was just going to ask you, where's the 20K coming from?
Yeah, HELOC. What do you think?
Okay, I don't know. I'm a little sketch about that.
But you know something? If I used the HELOC and I rented my house out, wouldn't that be a great idea? I'd be fucking cash flow positive.
Here we go. I'll show you a couple of bargain houses from Akia houses. And for those that aren't aware, Akia is abandoned houses. For whatever reason, maybe the person's passed away and they don't have children and the house is left.
Can you put that link in the private chat? Can you please share that link in the private chat? Because I fucking want to show my wife this. I'm having arguments with her.
It's in the chat.
Because she tells me, oh, they're nowhere. Oh, they're nowhere to be
found. There's millions
of
these things, Archie. There's millions of them.
You don't need citizenship to buy them either. You can buy it as is, which I love about it.
Fucking hell. I fucking want one. You know that? I fucking want to stay here. Here
you go, $12,000, Archie, US dollars, 13,000 US dollars.
Sell the house in Australia. Sell the world time, cash positive, and you have a house that's paid for. I mean, come on.
There you go.
Just
needs a bit of paint.
Where did you find that one from? I can't even see that one. Where did you find that one?
No, you have to click. I'll send you a new link. You just have to click search on that main page. I'll send you a new link.
Yeah.
On that main page, you just click search.
Search. That's it. Fuck. Fuck me, Dad.
You just need to put a modern little kitchen in there, and that's.
Oh fuck! That's perfect. What do you think?
You just need to modernize it a little bit.
What more do you want in life?
It's got a bit of stains on the toilet, but hey, it's cheap, so it's no big deal.
No, you better. That's not terrible. That's at least
that's a nice house.
Look
at that. That's a nice fucking house.
Hello. What did you get? Thank you. I got some breakfast coming, by the way, boys. So
have you noticed? Have you noticed the panels? I've got the same design as your panel. Yeah. You see that little the mountain design on the panel?
Oh, where are they? Oh, I got some food, by the way, guys. Look at these. These are some chicken.
Can we see the chicken? Oh, sorry.
Gas station food.
Anthony, would you be interested in one of these houses, Anthony?
I mean, no joke. I actually have been looking at some of this stuff. Not necessarily IKEA's, but just like houses within Tokyo Metro.
Yeah.
How much do you need to spend?
Not a lot. I mean, compared to at least where I live in Texas, they're beyond cheap. But my problem is my family's all here. I could retire now and live there. It sounds great. I was going to be selfish.
You could retire now?
Oh, heck yeah. If I was living in a $30,000 or $100,000 house, of course I could. You get free government health care. I mean, it sounds great.
How? How do you get free government health care?
You just need a job there. I'll become an English teacher. You could become an English teacher.
I'm not very patient.
Do you have a degree of any kind?
Can you speak English? Yeah, I have a degree.
Because you need a degree in Japan to do English.
No, you're right.
Officially.
That's a good call. Yeah, no, I do. I have a degree. I have a bachelor's.
What's your
I
degree?
mean, quite
in?
honestly, marketing and public relations.
Okay.
And I do engineering, so it really came into a lot of value for me, as you can tell.
No, but a degree is always a good benchmark, don't you think?
I'm really grateful I got it for sure. I don't think it made me any smarter, but I definitely appreciate that I have it. Do you have a degree?
You know what? I got a degree from the University of Life. You understand?
This is true. This is true. Hard knocks. My degree is from the University of Michigan.
That's a good degree. How much student loan did you get?
My 4-year education, I lived in the state at the time, was about $35,000. And it's obviously all paid for at this point.
Wow.
Oh, wow. What the hell did they do to this Nautilus?
Yeah, I wanted to show. Have you seen this, Anthony?
No, I'm kind of disturbed.
So this is a 1 of 1. It's an official engraving from Patek Philippe. And they did this for a charity
I'll be
auction.
back 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute, guys.
1 minute,
Don't
1
joke.
minute. So they did this for a charitable auction as a 1 of 1, and it's just sold. Have you got any ideas how much it was sold for? 57.11.
I think it's ghastly.
You don't like, I
700
actually like it.
I
don't
appreciate
like
the
it?
craftsmanship. I just think it's overdone. But I 750,000 USD. What did it go for?
Okay, so I will how do I get out of this thing? All right. It sold for $7.5 million.
Wow, I'm not even in the right universe.
Well, you said, what did you say? 750,000? You just put an extra couple of zeros.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, Uzi.
Hey. How's it
Hey,
going?
how you doing? What's up, man? Archie, how you doing?
He's gone away for a minute, but he'll be back.
I mean, this is a
new-
very controversial opinion. I think the Cubitus is an improvement on the Nautilus.
Oh, you like the Cubitus?
I do, other than it's too flared on the sides. I think it stands out too much on the sides. But to me, the Nautilus, I've kind of liked, but I've never understood why it's such a cult watch. Because before COVID, it wasn't a cult watch. I don't know what happened to it, honestly. What do you think about it?
I don't like the Cubitus. I hate it.
I just saw this watch on the. Never mind. But anyway, I guess it resembles I guess people were talking about it resembles the gun, like gunsmithing. People do that to guns.
Yeah.
That's a
Engraving,
good point.
Western guns.
Do you like
Yeah.
it, Uzi?
Well, I can't say. I don't want to offend anybody because I guarantee no one has it here. So I'm going to say no. No. I don't like the guns that have that sort of engraving either. And I'm a gun guy too.
Really?
Yeah. It's not my thing. No. I like no. I like stainless. I like blued steel revolvers. I don't have any of that kind of stuff. Some people get into it, but it's not me. So
Okay,
why would
fine.
I want it on a watch?
Fair point.
How about you, Jan? Do you like that engraving?
I'm a minimalist person. I love like mid-century modern and just like simple stuff. So this to me looks like it's just it's overdone to me. It's way too much going on.
Is that those aren't diamond. Yeah, that's overdone.
But when we talk about guns, I mean, if it was like a 1850s like original revolver, like not it wouldn't have been a revolver. It would have been a
Colt, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a Colt. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I'm
If it's-
sure
if
they
it's-
did Colts. Yeah, they probably did do Colts like that.
Yeah, okay, maybe like a 1911 with that. That's a vintage piece. I would appreciate the artistry, but now it just looks like it's overdone to me.
Like
It
something
looks like
this?
those cowboy guns we used to have as kids, huh?
Yeah, with the ivory handles, that's an interesting experiment right there. You couldn't do that on your Glock.
Uzi, what's the latest drama, Uzi?
No, I got into it with a few bullies on Tim Street. They're bullies. They want to come in and act like they weren't saying stuff about me in the chat for fucking 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? What happened?
What?
No. So I snapped on him. I jumped on, and he just acted like it didn't happen. So I snapped on the guy. I saw my opportunity and went on. He's talking about me in the chat for weeks.
Okay.
What do you want me to do? Okay, so I cracked open a Red Bull. I saw what he was on, and I snapped. That's it. I sent the clip. I sent it.
Where's the clip? Where is this
I
clip?
sent it in the chat. So Tan was trying to help out the stream, and you got fucking Archie eating fucking chicken nuggets. You know, you got all these people on the panel not getting paid, and we're what's it called, volunteering. He's eating chicken nuggies.
Hey,
That's why I hopped on. I'm not gonna lie, dude. You got Tan going to bat for him. You got Jay Anthony over here, you know, giving his time. You got you, Lux, and he's off eating chicken nuggets, dude. It's insane. I'm telling you. And now he's not even on the fucking stream.
No, I actually have to admit, I removed him from the stream because there were people in the background. So.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Yeah, so that must have happened right when I was jumping on. I apologize.
All right, he's coming back. He's coming back. He's sitting down. He's coming back.
Okay.
He's getting he's got some more chicken nuggets for you, Uzi.
More chicken nuggies.
More chicken. I got some rice this time. I got some Kanuji rice.
What'd you call me last time I was on the stream, Archie? You said some mean stuff to me. What'd you call me? A fuckwit,
What did I say?
Yeah, you
I
called
can't
me
remember what I
fuckwit.
said.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember this.
You called me a fuckwit, I believe, and everyone's
Did I?
reminding me. Yeah. Everybody in the comments are reminding me of it too. Every day I got to see I was called a fuckwit by you, but yeah, that's cool. Whatever.
Hey, how you going, Uzi? Talk to me. What's happening? Come on, man. You've been caught a lot worse than your business.
True. Yeah, I'm fine, dude. I'm fine. Just chilling.
It's a non-glamorous business,
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
but the money's amazing.
It used to be. You got to work hard. You got to work really hard for it. I towed a car today, piece of junk Honda Pilot.
Oh, what year?
05.
Oh, first generation.
It actually started right up too. Wait a second. First gen of the Pilot. I don't believe that's the first gen of the Pilot.
That was, well, before that, I was the Passport in the U.S. The Pilot came out in early 2000s. It has like it's a V6 automatic, right?
Yeah, you might be right. That might be a first gen. It might be worth money. So I sold it to my buddy. It's like a salvage yard. Sold it to them. I bought some scrap off of them and let them have mine. How much I sell for?
Yeah.
$580.
How much you buy it for?
Probably like 430.
Didn't
How many miles were on it?
What's that?
How many miles were on it?
I didn't check the mileage. I just I jumped it when I was there. I jumped it, and the guy was very surprised that I was able to jump it because I have a really good jump pack, and I turned the key like 3 different times. He tried starting, and he couldn't do it. So I was like, let me.
Did
try.
you have logbooks?
I didn't check for logbooks, Archie. I don't get that into it. I just want rid of them fast.
Well, quick question. I don't want you to tell me where you're at. I don't want to dox you, but do you have rust where you're at or no?
Yeah, it's Pittsburgh area. There's rust everywhere. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm like, why is it so cheap? It's cheap because of that reason. Okay.
Well, they could probably sell the engine for like, I don't know, $400 or $500, and the transmission for more too. Yeah, they're gonna make money. Yeah, they'll make money.
Yeah, they will.
So that's,
Doesn't the Pilot got a CVT transmission?
Not that
No,
one.
it's automatic. It's
No, 5. Yeah.
yeah,
Talk of that.
it's automatic. It's a unibody though, so if it rusts, you're screwed.
What, you mean the subframe?
Well, it's a unibody, so you can't just replace the subframe. The frame is the car. So once the frame goes, the car's junk.
So you know a lot about vehicles.
I do.
Most
I like cars better. I like cars better than watches.
Most
I think
cars are
fair.
unibody. Most cars are unibody.
Sadly,
Aren't they?
yes. Yeah, unfortunately.
Sadly? How do you mean sadly?
You and I disagree on this, buddy, but I prefer frame rails. My Bronco has a frame under it.
Oh, full frame.
Your Z would have is a unibody.
That's a unibody, yeah. But my Bronco has a frame on it. So Toyota had a lot of issues with this too. If it's a frame, you can actually drop the frame, replace the frame, and the body is separate, and you can.
Apparently,
you can
they got a lot of problem with those 1.5 liter Bronco engines.
There isn't a
Four-cylinder.
1.5. There is. I have a 2.3.
The 4-cylinder.
You must be talking about the Bronco Sport, which is basically a Ford Escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not really.
Yeah,
that's
that's
not really
right.
Bronco. Yeah.
No.
They call them the Eco Booms.
Eco Boom. That's it. Yes.
Yeah. No, I have a 2.3. It's different. It's the from the Focus ST. It's a different engine.
What do you
Actually, a
think
lot
of
of fun.
three-cylinder turbo engines?
I'm a fan of anything. It's in line. I hate V6 as an example, but a straight 6, a straight 4, a straight 8, and a V8 and beyond, I'm happy
Why did
with.
they go V6? Why did they go V6? Because it's compact size, isn't it?
It's all about packaging. If you have a straight 6, it's a long block, so you can get more in the same compartment, and it's also really good for transactional, like front wheel drive vehicles. It's a lot cheaper and easier to do it. A straight 6 takes up more hood space or more bonnet space.
Why did the Japanese go? Okay, I gotcha. Because they still use V6 in many rear wheel drive vehicles, but
yeah, straight 6 is actually what went away for a long time and went to V6 because V6s are cheaper to make.
BMW's never done a V6. You know that?
I know. I'm very grateful to them. I hate V6s. They're the most. I do think Infinity's had some nice engines, and was it the 350Z, 370Z? That's a V6. That sounds pretty good. But otherwise, V6s I think just sound like crap. They just don't have any personality to me. You're right. BMW's a straight 6 or a straight 4 or a V8 or a V12
or a 3.
Yeah. No. That
The
blows
i8
the
had a
car.
3 in it. The i8 had a 3 in it.
I'm not an i8 fan. I think that's a piece of crap.
They're very.
Do you know what engine surprised me, J. Anthony? Was the was it a 5-cylinder RS3 and then TTRS? It has got turbo on it. It sounded like
Audi loved
fucking
5-cylinder engines.
mean.
Audi loved 5-cylinder, didn't they?
It sounded mean.
Yeah, the 5-cylinder Volvo did those for a while too. They had what was it, the V50
Yeah.
VRs? It's half to be Ben. Those sound good. Those
sound like a supercar, dude. The 5-cylinder.
Yeah, I'm with you. But no,
I think Audi was the one who really pioneered 5-cylinder, weren't they? Audi
and Volvo. Volvo's also has a lot of straight 5s. So the wagons from the 90s were mostly straight 5s. They sound really good.
You know what engine was in the DeLorean?
It was a shitbox. It was a Peugeot engine.
It was a Volvo, Peugeot.
Thank you.
Engine, and Renault. Wasn't it Volvo?
Yeah, I think you're right.
And Citroen or Renault. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think you're right. It needed an LS V8. They put the wrong engine in it.
Well, they did it for cost, of course, you know.
Yeah, John DeLorean created the GTO, and then he created that turd. He's from my part of the country too, so I'm a little disappointed in him.
I think the car was ahead of its time.
I think they're neat. I mean, they were massively underpowered.
It just had the wrong engine in it. It just had the wrong engine in it. You understand? No, because they were making them in Ireland, so they wanted an engine which they could source from Europe.
Yes.
That's what they wanted, wasn't it? And the problem was, it wasn't enough horsepower. Because the cars weren't cheap. They were never cheap cars, the DeLoreans.
No.
And the performance was, how would you put it? I think the performance of a DeLorean is equivalent to the Z3 that came out 1.8.
I think the 1.8 would win in a drag race compared to the DeLorean. I would put my money on the 1.8 4-cylinder. I think the DeLorean was like a 10-second 0 to 60. It was pathetic. That was the problem with that car. I agree with you. It was the engine. And then a lot were automatics too, which is even worse.
What's that, the Z3 or the DeLorean?
No, the DeLoreans. A lot of people bought them with the automatic.
Did you know they had here's a Dave Ramsey car. Do you want to hear a Dave Ramsey car?
I would love to talk about cars. Let's talk about cars.
They had a American Express Gold DeLorean edition. Did you know that?
No.
They did an American Express gold DeLorean. You don't believe me, do you?
I believe you. I'm glad I wasn't alive at the time. I would have been embarrassed about it.
Why's that?
Pull it up. Let's see it.
Because DeLorean gave us the GTO, and then he gave us this underpowered turd. He was a GM guy. This is before he got caught with cocaine.
It was 24 karat gold plated. Did you know that?
I mean, that's luxury, right? Gold plate is that's a mark of wealth right there.
Okay, let's have a look at it. I'm going to bring it up on the screen here.
Surprised it wasn't a Neiman Marcus edition. There's a lot of those floating around too.
What was special about the Neiman Marcus edition?
I'm just being flippant, but Neiman Marcus is a department store in the U.S. that makes editions of like every random car ever, especially Lexus. Oh wow, no, I've never seen this. This is news to me.
Wow.
This Christmas, American Express brings you the gold at the end of the rainbow. Yeah, it comes and bites you in January when you got to pay the whole fucking thing off in one hit.
You know what's funny? What's scary about YouTube is it's listening to our conversations. I just got in the mail approval for a black card from Amex, so I got to be careful what we talk about in here. I'm getting stuff sent to my mailbox now.
You gotta be kidding me. Is that real?
I'm not even kidding. I just saw it come through the mail today. I'm like, I was just joking about this with Archie a month ago, and I'm getting approval in the mail. That's scary.
Yeah, they're listening in.
That's wild.
Do you have an Amex, J. Anthony?
No, I have a Visa because I've always heard that Amex is really difficult to get approval. A lot of countries don't want it because they have high fees.
Yeah, and Amex is also, you got to pay the bloody thing off every month.
Well, that's a given for any credit card, my friend. Don't pay the minimum payment. Come on, don't make me be mean.
Yeah, but sometimes you might have cash flow. You want to spread it out over 2 or 3 months.
I'm going to do my best to just bite my tongue on this one, sir. I respect you, but I can't go there. I'm not endorsing this.
Hey.
That's broke financing right there. If you want to be poor for life, follow that advice right there.
You know, they had a Cartier version of the Lincoln Continental. You know that, don't you?
They did. And they branded it on the clock. It's a classic piece of quartz shit. Yes.
No, well, I think they always used a Cartier in the Lincoln anyhow, but they had a special Cartier edition of the car. And in Australia, we even had a Ford Cartier available.
Are you kidding me? Which model was it?
Okay, I'll show you. Ford LTD Cartier
LTD.
Australia.
Oh, this is going to be good.
There you go. Look at this.
Wow.
A Cartier LTD.
I mean, Fiat had a
80s.
Gucci. I guess Ford gets a Cartier, right? It's only fair.
Sorry?
Fiat gets Gucci. I guess Ford should get Cartier, right? That makes sense.
Yeah, what do you think? In all the world, there are only 2 motor cars that carry the name Cartier.
I honestly think you in Australia got some really nice cars I wish I would have got. Like, I'm very jealous of everything HSV you had. I never got any of that stuff in the States.
Hey guys,
it was live rear axle, push rod engine. Can I explain that to you? Live rear axle, push rod engine. Just keep saying.
See you, Archie. Take it easy. I'm gonna eat some pizza. Later.
Reliable, easy to fix. That's what I just heard. Reliable and easy to fix.
$2. Testing. 1, 2, 3. And I got to tell you something, Jay Anthony. I often look at Japan and say, could I live here myself? That's a good question.
Yes, it's a great question. Tell me more.
And like, how much money would you need to live here? The problem is you'd have to do something with the visa situation. But if you bought one of these houses, you could just survive, couldn't you? What do you think? You bought a house. The problem is they're often not on train lines. Those ones that are cheap, it's difficult That's the reason they're cheap, is because of the lack of infrastructure and remoteness. So they may look the same as this house I'm in, but you don't have you understand what I'm saying?
I do. I mean, transparently, within I love the company I work for now. And if there was an office opening in Japan where I could work for my company and have a US company working in Japan, I would move tomorrow. I don't want to work for a Japanese company. You need a job to be in Japan. So I just need some sort of employment, whatever, to get benefits and be allowed in the country, and then I'm set.
And we got little Dave, $5, super sticker. The other option is, Jay Anthony, with your good looks, you could always marry a Japanese lady.
Japanese people aren't impressed by foreigner gaijin. That's more the Taiwanese and Hong Kong crowd. They're cool with it.
And the other thing is, Jay Anthony, you could marry a Japanese lady with money, with your good looks and charm. Your good looks and American manners. You could open, the world is your oyster, Jay Anthony.
My American manners would take me back a step in Japan.
And CB, $5. Are you in Ryokan? No.
No, he's talking about
Shiba.
Well, do you know what a ryokan is? It's traditional Japanese inn where they serve you breakfast and all that. Do you know what those are? Like a hot spring area? They're beautiful. They're traditional.
Yeah, no, it is a traditional house, but it's more like a short rental, short term.
Yeah, a ryokan is actually a hot spring like hotel where they serve you breakfast. It's a very specific Japanese type of hotel.
Fuck. It's just
They're
very
beautiful.
cozy. You know what, Jay Anthony? It is incredibly fucking cozy here.
It is.
I really feel cozy. Like, I love it. Like, it's what I love about it is it's taken me away from my problems in Australia.
Yes.
Right?
You seem more relaxed. You do. You seem more chill. How do you feel?
Yeah. No. I definitely am more relaxed. It's just hang on there. Hey, honey, can I turn the heating on? I'll just hang on one tick. I'll just can you just turn my heating on? I got the camera off. Can you turn my heater on? Sorry. Because I turned it off. I don't know how to turn the heat on. Jay Anthony, I got to be honest with you, man. I fucking love it here. I love it here.
I'm proud of you.
I really do love it. Did you manage to turn it on? Oh, sorry. Yes, it's not. Just try it again. Okay, thank you. You guys okay? Jay Anthony, I've had enough of the Western world. I fucking had enough, okay? If you come to Japan, you know what? I actually, I'll be honest with you, okay? I want to actually I'm serious now, okay?
Okay. This is recorded. Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to get rid of all my possessions in Australia.
Yep.
Right? Or put them in storage. I'll put them in storage, okay, just in case. I would probably, let's look at it realistically. Let's do a complete Dave Ramsey. So what we're going to say is, if I rent out my house in Australia, that'll give me an income source, correct?
In theory, yeah. If you find a renter, yeah, for sure.
No, it's easy to rent. We got a fucking a rental vacancy rate of less than 3%, or less than 1%, 2% in my town. You tell me, Jay Anthony.
Could you rent it for more than your expenses on it?
Oh shit, yes.
Okay. I'm with you. Okay, good. Check mark. Okay.
Jay Anthony, even with the HELOC, I owe under 3. The place is worth over 8.
Okay, I'm okay with you so far. Keep going.
Okay. So then I find something, buy something in Japan for 20, maybe 30, 40,000. Okay.
Yep.
I'll put it on MasterCard.
You're losing me. Let's go back.
I sell a watch.
Okay. I'm back. Okay. The world time's gone. What else?
Who gives a fuck? I keep the Breguet.
That's fine. It's a beautiful watch.
World time's gone, but I keep the Breguet, okay?
Okay. All right.
And then, you know what? I could just be fucking happy. I could get shit-faced on sake once a week.
It takes a lot. It's low proof. But yes, I believe you. You can do it.
Some of it's high. Some of it's high.
Okay.
And they also like whiskey and soda. I love whiskey and soda. Fuck, they sell that. Whiskey and soda. I love that shit. And I could just fucking semi-retire. Hey, Luxy, I'm just saying to Jay Anthony, I fucking had enough of the Western world.
Yeah,
I
was listening in the background. I was listening.
Rent my house out and fucking buy.
So basically, you're gonna do what I do. So I rent out my apartment in London, big fucking money in London, and just live in Asia. That's what I do. How else do you think I got all this fucking time in my hands? I've been telling you this for years, Archie, to do that.
I think that's the answer. What do you think? I keep my bluesy. Keep the bluesy.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm honestly, I'm liking this. Can we get a date of when this is going to transpire? Let's sign you up, buddy. When do you want to do it?
Because I had enough of the Western world. The Western
We
world
could turn
is
your
not
house, your new house in Japan, into a Japanese bro house YouTube studio. Me and Anthony can work for you. Give us a free room in the house. All we need to do is find our own food, and we're all good.
And you'll never have to get robbed again because Japan's so safe. You could have whatever watches you want, net free, of course, and they're safe. You can put them on the front doorstep; they'd be fine. Nobody's going to touch them. You're good.
You got super chats, by the way.
I think that's the way to go. Here we go. We got another super chat. We got another super chat. CB. Sorry, we got another super chat. JD Montreal. $1. Thank you. CB, $5. That, my friend, is no shit zen. I love Japan and Japanese ladies.
Fuck yes.
Japan is amazing. It legitimately is.
Have you got any of those ATMs, vending machines outside your house?
Yes,
Archie?
outside the fucking front door.
You know what I loved when I was in Japan? That I could literally go out the front door, go to the vending machine, and get alcohol, get hot chocolate, get anything you wanted any time of the day.
I find I don't like the drinks are very sugary in Japan. Did you find that, Jay Anthony?
Are you anti-sugar?
So 2 things about Japan I'll say that are negative. I use a lot of artificial sweetener, which they don't have in Japan, which is the right decision, but I miss it. And then there's no trash cans. So if you get one of those sugary drinks,
there's no fucking trash can.
You take it halfway across the country before you find a trash can for it. You're supposed to take it home with you. I'm like,
I know you're supposed to take it home with you. Fuck me, dead. Just put a fucking bin there. I can put it in a fucking trash can. Why
and yet they have less
do
littering
that?
than Western societies. Help me understand this. In the U.S., there's a trash can every freaking block. People dump it on the ground.
Yeah, but Anthony, in the U.S., there's trash all fucking pouring out into the city. No one picks up the trash out of those bins, and it all ends up all over the floor, right?
We need public shaming like they have in Japan. You should be embarrassing your family every time you litter. That would be great. We'd solve the problem.
Public shaming.
Yeah, we'll put them in a lock stock, and we'll show them out as the litterer, and we'll brand them on
Can we
TV.
start with Archie? Can we publicly shame Archie and put him in a lock stock?
I think he's already been publicly shamed enough. He's probably past the prime.
You got a super chat, Archie.
Past the prime. Here we go. We got another super chat. This is from CB. $5.
Yeah, that one is on the screen.
Oh, CB, don't make him a gambler. That's one more problem he doesn't need. This is going the wrong way. No pachinko.
It's on the screen, Archie. CB.
I got to be a bit careful there. I got told off. I'm too fucking
too loud.
noisy. The neighbors
same as me.
Fuck me, dead. Fuck.
Yeah, you still loving Japan, Archie? You still love Japan?
Shit. This is CB $5 live in Japan. Go play pachinko. Go do karate in a lady's house once a week and be happy.
Karaoke, not karate. Archie.
Go do karaoke.
Jesus Christ.
Can you
and
believe
Angelic says my English.
They've already complained.
You're gonna lose your deposit now, Archie. You've lost your deposit.
How can they get upset over that? Was I loud?
I'm not there. I don't know.
What time in the morning is it?
10:42.
Yeah, it's not that, dude. It's working hours. You're working. These are working hours. It's not like it's 6 o'clock in the morning, is it? Go outside and knock the door and say, "Do you've got a fucking problem? Tell me to my fucking face." Go be a Westerner.
And we got another super chat here. We got a super chat from Maharaja Philippe, $5. AC3, I know you're a fan of the naughty, but pull up the 5712R. Work with me, not against me, big boy. So this is the rose gold. I actually quite like the 57. I out of all the Nautiluses, this is probably my favorite. So this has a power reserve, a date, and sub-seconds. It uses the 240 movement, which is my favorite Patek movement. Rose gold on a leather strap. I love it. I love this. This watch is super cool. I love it.
I could have one of these for $50K 4 years ago, and I regret it.
50K is a lot of money, J. Anthony.
I know, but on the not this particular version, but but on the stainless steel bracelet, I got it for $50K, and it shot up during COVID.
I got a new investment opportunity for you, J. Anthony.
Archie's listening, so we got to be careful here. Yes.
He's not going to listen to anything that I say. Universal Genève 2026. They're releasing new range of watches. Get some nice vintage. Make sure you get solid gold. Don't go for some shit, mass-produced shit. Get solid gold. The prices are already going up right now.
The pull router. Don't tell anybody, okay?
Yeah, don't tell anyone. No one knows about this, right?
If we're going to be real here, the best mid-century buy right now to me is a Vacheron Constantin Patrimony 36 mil from the 50s and 60s. 36 mil you can get for like $2 to $4 grand. Buy those. Don't buy the Universal Genève. Buy a Vacheron. Micro rotor's cool though. I get it. I'm with you.
Can you bring it up? I can't find it.
Oh, which one? Which one was it? Sorry, which one?
Patrimony, right? From when? What era are we talking? 19 what?
Oh, the Vacheron Patrimony.
What era did you say? 19 what?
Oh, sorry, you're taking me serious. I mean, no joke though. So 1950s.
Yeah, I'm bringing it up.
Vacheron Constantin. It would be called the Patrimony now, as the P453 3B movement. It's a manual wind, sub-seconds at 6. Rose gold. You can pick those up all day between 2 and 6K USD. They're a great deal.
2 to 6K for Patrimony.
They're dirt cheap.
Something like this? Is this it?
That's in stainless. But look up P453. I think is the movement. If my brain's still working. P for Paul. 453.
The problem is these were all 33 mils, J. Anthony.
No. You can get these in 36, sir. There's a couple on eBay right now for nothing.
Are they really Patrimonies?
We'd call them Patrimony today. I think they're just dress watch. But
yeah, they weren't called Patrimony. Yeah.
So this would be 36 millimeters. It has a manual wind, pretty movement.
There's the price. It's sold out, £3,750, about 5,000 US.
And that's probably and that's a COVID price. I promise you, it's not that much anymore. It's 18 karat gold. It looks like a Calatrava, and it's a Vacheron. That's your top tip.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
The problem is they have absolutely no waterproofing.
You go swimming? You go in the shower?
Even humidity. They get affected by humidity.
I mean, to me, the only issue with this is the crystal. It's a crystal that's going to scratch. You have to buff it out a lot. But
see, so you sold it to me. Now you're unselling it to me. All these problems: humidity, crystal. What else? Any more problems?
They're not bad. They're not bad at all. They're great.
And you can tell a lot of them also, they don't have the original buckle. Some bastards pinched the buckle along the way.
You can get a replacement buckle for a couple $100 in 18K.
Not from
and what about the
VC? Yeah. In VC, this is a manual line watch. This would be under $1,000 a service if it needs a full service.
It's too small, J. Anthony. 36.
It's 30,
Fuck.
it's 36. It's not 32. This is Mad
So-
Men mid-century dress watch. Forget the pull router. Get this. I think this is a better buy. That's rose gold. I mean, we're going to get a rose gold watch for 3,000 USD. You're not.
No, I agree with you. It's amazing bang per buck. But they're cheap for a good reason. You know what I mean?
What's the good reason?
They're cheap because they're small.
They're 36 mil.
Not everyone in the world is big and fat, Archie.
You just told me you wanted a 36 mil day date, Archie. This is the same size. Look at that swan neck adjustment right there. Isn't that art? Look at that. That's beautiful.
Mm.
The gear train. It's beautiful. Full size case. The movement fits the case. A little bit of metal surrounding, not too much. Rose gold.
All right, Anthony, why don't we twist it onto Archie? Archie, show us an investment piece from the 1950s, 60s that could make money.
There we go. I love it. I'm going to mute myself. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Archie.
Okay, I get your point. I get your point.
Full screen for Archie.
Full screen
Yes.
for Archie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The problem with these watches is
We don't want problems. We want
off
answers.
track.
Look,
no
You're off
problems.
track. Give an answer.
You know what? Also, amazing value is Audemars is also the same boat. Audemars dress watches.
Bring it up.
from the
Bring us
same
up. Bring
period
up a picture. Do some work.
are
Come on. We've
even
been doing all the work
cheaper.
for you.
They
They're going to cost more to
even
service.
cheaper. They Audemars. Do they cost more to service?
AP's got shit service.
Mm,
Pardon my English.
I got to be honest with you there. I'm just bringing it up now. See, these Audemars Piguets, 33 mil dress watch. Let's have a look at these babies. Super cheap. Look at them. Super cheap.
But you just said that 36 is too small, and now you're going down to 33. So what?
We want to get cheap.
Oh, but
cheap.
It doesn't. Oh fuck! I'm out of here. See you
Cheap.
later.
I've owned these watches. They also do.
You bought them because they were cheap, not because you liked them. You sold them for a reason.
Yeah.
Let's be real here.
Yeah, exactly right. 100%.
36 is okay. 33 is too small.
I had this one. I had this. It had the caliber 2003. That's exactly right. It had that caliber.
I remember that watch. I had a JLC that had a similar caliber in it. They're too small.
Yeah, that's it. It was a JLC caliber. That's right. You hit it on the
They're
head.
too small.
It was a JLC caliber.
Yep. They're beautiful. They're too small. And it's
Next.
also just, let's move on.
Maharaja Philippe, $5. Which of these must be 36 according to purists? Explorer, Datejust, Day Date.
Day date.
I think, I got to be totally honest with you. I think the Day Date in 36 is a beautiful size. However, I do like, if you're a bigger guy, I think you got to go with the 40 if you're a bigger guy.
So if you lose weight and you're healthy, 36 is the right size. That's what you're saying?
100%.
Okay.
100%. It's, the 36, if they hadn't have brought out the 40, the 36 would be considerably more valuable, don't you think?
I do. And I have a friend of mine that has all four of the current range. He has a platinum, a white gold, a yellow gold, and a rose gold. And the green dial one and 40. He just has money to burn. The green dial and the 40 looks amazing. I get it.
Oh, the new green dial. The
Current 40 millimeter.
How did he get that? That's hard watch to get.
When you have all four of the current range, believe me, they call him. He's number one on the list.
Holy shit.
He gets whatever he wants. Yeah. He's probably spent $1 million in the last year just at the dealer.
Amazing stuff. My God. He spent $1 million at the dealer. What else does he buy?
What else has he bought? He's got a lot of random crap. He bought a Sprite. He bought a Bruce Wayne recently. What else has he bought? He's got a lot of weird stuff too.
How does he make his money? He's a worker or he's a investor?
I got to be. I don't want to dox him. I would say he owns a BMW dealership, and he also owns a gun company that sells silencers and other accessories for handguns.
Silencers? What the fuck do you need that for?
We live in Texas. There's a big market for this stuff. I don't want to get too into it, but yeah, there's a good income stream there for him.
Well, BMWs, they continually need repairs.
It's a perpetual reserve of money for sure. He just bought an X5 off of some lady. It was a 2018 hybrid. He paid her nothing because it was already bricked. The battery went out, and it was 20 grand to replace the battery pack. So she sold it to him for scrap value. It's unbelievable.
How much did she sell it to him for?
He wouldn't tell me, but I know it was under 10 grand for a 2018 with 80,000 miles, an X5 hybrid.
Yeah, it's bricked. How do you mean bricked? What do you mean by bricked?
The battery pack went out, so it's like in limp mode permanently.
So you could still use it as a gasoline. But see, this is the problem. When the battery goes, there's consequences, isn't there?
You get a permanent check engine light and you get no horsepower. It drives, but it drives in reduced power mode, which is not fun.
And you're hauling around some fucking lead iron batteries around, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they like limit the speed limit too. I haven't driven it, but I saw it come in the shop and I was like, oh, okay.
So what was he going to do? Was he going to invest in the battery pack, or what's he going to do then?
He has some friends he's going to trade it to and trade back. They're going to probably drop a different engine in it. But he's just going to trade it off to somebody else. He's not going to keep it. He's actually really big into 335 diesels. He likes those a lot. He tunes the diesels a lot, the old E90s.
You know, the problem is, I get it. She didn't get much money for her car. But when she bought that, she would have paid a massive premium for that, don't you think? That'd be $100,000.
Yeah, it was. It would have been about that back in 2018. So that car made it 6 years before it had a catastrophe. You said 7, so it went 6.
Must admit, that's pretty crap. You expect to get more than 6 years out of a car, wouldn't you?
That would have turned me off from a BMW permanently. That happened to me.
And they wouldn't do anything with that?
It's got 80,000 miles on it. It's out of warranty.
80,000 miles isn't that much.
No, it's not. I agree. If it was a Toyota or Lexus,
it was an
nothing.
X5. It was an X5.
X5. It was an X5.
What was it exactly? I want to see exactly what this fucking thing was.
Is it called the Active Hybrid? Let me pull it up. It's a BMW X5 Hybrid.
I'm going to pull it up. BMW X5 2018 Active Hybrid.
That's eDrive or
it like
got some stupid.
eDrive.
Yeah, it's got some 4.0e. That's it. The iPerformance had some stupid name. That thing.
This one on the screen here.
Yeah, this one was black, but it's that. Yeah, it's the iPerformance, whatever.
She would have paid $100,000 for it.
Yeah, I know. And one owner car. It is a one owner car. It looks brand new. It looks fine.
80,000 miles. 80,000 is not much. 80,000 divided by 6. That's only 15. I mean, she bought it to drive it, don't you think, or not?
Yeah, she got 6 years out of it. Needs 20K in repairs.
13,000, 12 to 13,000 Ks a year. That's not ridiculous, is it? That's average.
No. The problem is in the U.S. where these cars have no resale value, it's costs more to fix it than it's worth to sell it. She wouldn't get that for trading.
If she would have gone for, say, the gasoline or the diesel version, it would still be worth what, 30,000?
Oh, in the U.S. now, this would be a low 20s, high 18s car. You can get, and I'm not even kidding, a probably 5-year-old BMW 7 Series in the 20s here. The BMWs are catastrophically bad at resale in the U.S. because nobody maintains them. They fall apart. Yeah, they're junk here after a couple of years. They go to buy here, pay your lots for under $30,000 with we finance for you, no credit history, we don't care. That's where they go.
Bad credit, no problems.
Bad credit, no problem. You want an E60 M5? Sure, we'll finance you right now. Those are like 20K on a good day.
So, I mean, geez, the problem I have is with this, what do you do when it shits itself then? You're fucked.
These are disposable vehicles.
They are disposable vehicles. I suppose they are, aren't they? That's what
I mean,
they
if-
are. They are a disposable vehicle.
I mean, to your point, if this wasn't the hybrid and if it was maintained like you maintained it, which is oil changes before they recommend it, she'd probably be fine.
Yeah.
But she got the hybrid. It's a battery pack. You can't maintain a battery pack. It just goes out.
You can't maintain a battery pack. No.
So
But it still
you're
had,
screwed.
when you say hybrid, it still had, was it a diesel hybrid or petrol? What is, I'm not familiar with this model.
I believe this is a straight six twin turbo with a hybrid battery pack. This is a rare
straight
model.
six.
Yeah.
That's not a fucking hell.
The problem is the computer knows that it's missing the electric and it puts it in limp mode. So it just is perpetually stuck in like limp mode.
In my country, you know, when I got my 3 Series, I've got another super chat. Let me get this super chat here. We've got
Let's do it.
Maharaja Philippe, $5. Pull up the Tropic Antarctic and roast Patek Philippe for putting a deposit on one. Okay, what the hell is he? I hate this brand. You know, this brand here.
Yeah, I don't get it either. It's like fake history of Patek spin-off stuff. I don't understand it either.
It's kind of, you know, I mean, the thing I don't understand is these are not cheap watches. These are quite expensive. And what are you going to do with it if you buy one of these? What are you going to do with it? That's the thing I don't understand. What are you going to do if you buy one of these fucking things? It has absolutely no value. By the way, this sort of watch, what the fuck do you do with it if you buy this thing? What do you do with it? You buy this watch. Who the fuck there's no secondhand wise. You are taking a shit sandwich of fucking BMW proportions.
Yeah, nobody knows what Chapek is unless you're in the watch community. They don't understand the Patek history and all that. It's just a made-up brand.
They
to most
don't
people.
care, but it's still not. It's kind of like a Phoenix brand. You know what I mean? Like it's.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's been
Do you
it's
like
made
it
up.
or not? I mean, why would you buy this? This is what I don't understand. Why would you buy this when you can buy a fucking 5196 like yours on the pre-owned market? That's what you'd have to do that. Why would you buy this sort of shit?
I mean, it is legitimately a really nice watch. To your point, though, it has zero resale. Yeah.
I don't even fucking want the thing. You know what I mean? Like, I honestly don't even fucking want it.
I mean, you're picking this over even other micro brands, right? You're picking this over a Moser, over a used FB Journe. I mean, well, not quite FB Journe.
Now, I got a super chat here. This here is from CB, $5. The 5712 to get is the one I sent you. Let's have a look there. CB. Oh, fuck. This is beautiful. Look at this. This is the rose gold version, except
I'm still looking at the Chapek.
it's the fucking, it's on a bracelet. This is absolutely, to be honest with you, CB, I'm just getting the other one up. I'm just getting it up now. This is fucking gorgeous. This is a beautiful, this is CB has this one here. Look at this. Look at this here. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll just take the super chat down just so we can see the bracelet. Look at that bracelet. Fuck. Yeah, I agree, CB, but they are really, well, actually, these Nautiluses are expensive anyhow. I don't know. I don't mind a gold watch on a leather strap. I really don't. I don't hate it. You know, I don't hate that. I don't think it's terrible to have it on a leather strap.
I know I gave CB crap for the clasp. It looks great in gold. It really does.
It does.
I prefer gold to stainless on
Never
the watch.
Calling, $5 super sticker. Thank you so much, AD Never Calling. You know, Jay Anthony, when I bought my car, mine's a 330i. We also have a thing called a 330e, which is like that BMW X5. It has a mild hybrid in it.
You made a good decision not to buy it. Yes.
I don't know what the hell happened there, Jay Anthony. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I didn't know what was going on either. You didn't buy the 330e? Okay, tell me more.
The 330e has that mild hybrid. When that battery goes, the car is virtually worthless. You understand?
In the US, it costs more to fix than it's worth.
Correct. And that's the whole problem. People jump into them. There's good tax concessions. When you're buying it new, you get some great tax benefits, and there's certain benefits like that. But if you need to replace that battery thing, which it's like an iPhone, it's inevitable you will.
Yep.
It's really quite stupid to buy that. Like, that's why I wouldn't touch it with a barge pole, because that thing is a total fucking disaster when it shits itself.
Yeah, it's not a Toyota Prius. You can't buy parts from anybody, and you can't get it fixed anywhere. You're stuck with the dealer, and you're stuck paying the big bill.
Here we go. Maharaja Philippe, $5. AC3, I appreciate this one of CB's collection. Please pull up the 5271P-010. That is the one for me between the two of many in his collection. Let's call that up. I'll get that up on the screen now. I got to be honest with you. These Nautiluses, have you ever been a big Nautilus fan? See, I'd much rather. I love your dress watch. When I think of Patek, I think of just a classic, elegant dress watch. That's kind of what I mean. Do you honestly crave?
Don't be telling people
stuff?
this. No, don't change the market conditions. The watches you and I like are the cheap watches in Patek. Well, they're not cheap, but for Patek. I've never craved the Nautilus the Aquanaut. I like even less. I know there's some big fans of that. That watch at $20K to me it's a stainless steel watch.
Actually, I think he's talking about this. This is the
That's
5271.
That's the diamond
Sorry,
bezel?
I've got the wrong reference. 52717. Yeah, this is fucking gorgeous. Yes. That is absolute. Yeah, diamond.
Yeah.
Bezel.
The way they
exactly
did the cast on these are really nice.
Fucking beautiful watch. They're just absolutely beautiful watch. It's and CB's just said to me, he has sent me a photo of the one. Thank you, CB. I will just download that and call it up. This is C. The problem is you're paying so much money for the diamonds on it. Like that really has a huge, mind you, CB, that is fucking gorgeous. I must admit, everything aside, I think it's tastefully done. Look, just take the super chat down. It's even in the lugs.
I agree. It's beautiful. It's subtle. It's funny about Patek is the diamonds on the ladies' watches, like the ladies' Calatravas, they're not really worth anything. It's on the men's that they actually really change the value.
Yes.
I love that watch. That's a beautiful watch. It really is.
Well, no, but the men's, when you say the ladies, they put diamonds, like they were very clever. They put diamonds on the Steel 24. That was just a quartz ladies' watch.
There's like a 7000 series. I can't remember what number it is. To Calatrava. It's like 36 mil, like black or blue dial strap. that has diamonds, not baguette like this. I love the baguette. It's like a traditional diamond all around the bezel, and they're like 15K. This is gorgeous.
Look, it is. This is a perpetual calendar chronograph. Perpetual calendar chronograph. That's ridiculous. Beautiful. You know what I mean? This is not just beautiful. This is beyond perfection. I mean, if you had, how much money do you need to seriously buy this fucking thing? How rich do you need to be? A billionaire? $500 million? 100 million? What do you need to buy this watch? Now, what I mean is, how much money do you need to be comfortable? It's like saying, well, you could buy a Pagani or you could buy a Ferrari, but you can't just be you can't be worth $1 million and you buy a $500,000 car. That's ridiculous, don't you think?
No, I agree. I mean,
this is
what
for
do they call
somebody
it?
who's worth
A decade millionaire. Yeah, like 10 million plus.
10
I can't even make fun
million
of the strap. This would have a clasp or a buckle, which would be fine.
It's actually got diamonds on the buckle. Can you believe that?
Better. No, I legitimately love this watch. I really do. It's very tasteful for diamonds. It's very tasteful.
Beyond
Non-diamond
tasteful.
version. Yeah.
We got Maharaja, $5. AC3. This reminds me of the era when you could tell a black dial was platinum in. Yeah, that's true. Remember, Patek used to do black was only for platinum at one stage. Black dial was only for platinum.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's right. They had an era where black dial was only for. Hey, look at this. We've got Dis Jerez Dis.
Hey.
How are you, my friend? What are you up to?
Hey, I just woke up very early, so I thought I'll join you guys.
Hey, what's happening with your watches? Tell me what's happening watch collecting wise, please. Fill me in.
I don't need anything. I have this.
Oh, the Coke. 16710. Nice.
Yeah. Why serial late?
You still have your sub disc?
Yeah, but I don't. It's I keep it like for an investment.
It was given to you by a friend, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I don't like the ceramics. The ceramic Rolexes. Like
ceramics, fantastic. I honestly, once you go ceramic, I can't go back to non-ceramic.
Really? I don't know that. I mean, they're amazing, but they're chunkier and more blingy.
I like the bracelet. I like the bracelet improvement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is improved, but I don't know.
But I get what you're saying. You like the classic. You like the. I think the sweet spot is if you go for those 5 digits with holes cases.
With holes?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have holes. Mine is 2003, so it doesn't have holes.
Yeah.
Why the holes? Why do they matter to you?
They're super easy to change the straps on.
Yeah, it's kind of it's utilitarian. You know what I mean? It's kind of
but just a version on. You don't really need it. You're not a newbie.
No, you don't. No, that's exactly it. Austin Daniels was a huge fan of the 5 digits with holes and solid end links. Yeah. There was a certain, mind you, then you could say, well, hang on a minute. I really want tritium dial. I want tritium. Tritium. How you been, Dis? What's going on with you? You're working?
I'm working. By the way, I wanted to say to J. Anthony, big fan.
Actually, thank you. Very kind.
I commented on your Instagram like a month ago, and then you came on the stream. Like I think it motivated you to get back on the stream. So it's good to see you.
No, good to see you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been dragged out of retirement, so thank you.
Yeah, you really bring up the quality of Watch Talk in this channel.
You're very kind.
Yeah. And I've been working, Archie, and I've been following, here where I can. Happy to see you smiling.
Marcelo, he turned so nasty on me. What the fuck? What the fuck went wrong?
He's very stubborn.
I honestly don't. I never minded the guy. I kind of. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah, he's very stubborn. I don't see the rationale in his behavior, and I did try talking to him, but no go. So yeah,
He's not really loyal guy. You know what I mean?
Have you ever been to his restaurant in Megara or no?
he has
You
a
been to his
restaurant.
No.
Yeah. What?
He's where all the sakura, the cherry blossoms are in Tokyo, that area of town. It's just west of like Shibuya and Shinjuku. It's a really pretty area.
Yes, that's the guy. Yeah.
I haven't been over there either. I was in Kamakura last time, so I missed him. I was curious if you'd gone.
You were in Kamakura. I've been in Kamakura. That's a
I
great
know you were.
store.
I was literally there last month. I was in Kamakura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit touristy, but it's cool.
Yes.
Where did you stay in Kamakura? Did you stay in a guest house or a hotel?
No, I actually was closer to Yokohama, and then I was a couple other places.
You just visited Kamakura. Yeah.
I was on my way to Taiwan and Hong Kong.
You took the JR line out there?
I took the train. It was about an hour outside of Tokyo. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We spent most of our time in Yokohama by the big brick warehouse, whatever it's called.
Yeah, man, that's I don't know what to say. It's kind of disappointing what's happened with.
Well, you know,
a lot of people.
Israeli. Anthony, we're both Israeli, but he lives in Tokyo. I live in Israel.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So I can think for Marcelo. I can't like understand his way of thought. I don't know. Maybe give him a chance again, like in a few months when he returns.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to be honest with you. The whole thing has become it's become a little bit difficult. You know, like a lot of people, they like you, then they really hate you. I don't know what to say. It has its moments, but I'm trying to get some more energy. I tell you honestly, I've gone on this Japanese trip. I booked this months ago when money was different, but I'm using this as a break. I want to come back and actually make some YouTube videos on watch collecting. I want to get back to making some better videos. And
yes,
all
your videos recently have been like, I'm broke, I'm 52, I don't have a job anymore. What's going on, man?
Semi-retired. Yeah.
Semi-retired.
Yeah. Well, it's true, but I mean, you know, it is a bit of truth there, isn't there? I mean, what the fuck else do I do? Like, you're young, right?
Relatively, but you need to find your flame again. You do what you know, like watches. You know, that's why people watch you. You know.
Yeah,
go to Nakano Broadway. Go look at all the watch shops. Go to the Kyoto Railway Museum. Go look at some trains.
Yeah, they get a bit funny if you film things. I don't know if you noticed that in Japan. They get a bit. They're not really that open with filming stuff. They get really kind of funny.
I've been yelled at for shooting in a Buddhist temple. Yeah, I agree. Not intentionally, but yeah.
Yeah, this is the whole thing. They get so like they just. I was at this station the other day, and there was this guy. You could tell he watches porn. Okay, you could just tell. You look at him, you could see he watches porn. Okay, he's just a deviant, and he tells me no filming, no film. He gets really shitty. Okay, man, I'm not filming you. I was just taking some photos on my fucking Google phone. Okay, calm down. But he makes such a big deal about it. What a fucking cunt and a half. You know what I mean? Like, he just wants to whinge and complain. No filming, no, just gets so angry. I can see he jerks off to porn. You know what I mean? He works in a kiosk. He just jerks off. You can just see it, you know? I can see it in his face.
Like, in public? That's what you mean?
No, I just didn't like him, I'm trying to character assassinate him, okay?
Like all men jerk off to porn.
No, he's about 37, but he just looks shit. He just acts so angry at me. Why are they so angry at me? Why do they get so angry?
Not everybody can like you.
Yeah, that's
Sorry?
a good point.
Not
You need the
everybody will
courage.
like
You
you.
need the courage to be disliked. Like, look at your comments from all over the years, and many people
No,
like,
I
you
get
know,
it.
we
I
hate
get
you,
it. I
Petro,
get it.
but you don't care. Like, who cares?
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, just be yourself.
There are 3 things in Japan I know you should never do video of. One is geishas; they will get pissed at you. 2
Yes.
is in Buddha temples of the altar, and 3 is Japanese license plates. Because in Japan, you can look up where people live based on their license plate.
Yeah, but I mean, you take a photo of something; it's got cars in it. Well, I mean, fuck, what are you supposed to do?
All right, I know. I'm surprised you got yelled at, honestly. Especially like some of these
know
public
what
places.
You have a super chat.
They're kind of not that they're not that welcoming. You know what I mean?
You missed a super
We
chat.
got a super chat. Here we go. Maharaja Philippe, $5 in honor of Computer Welk. Please pull
That's
up
me.
the link in WhatsApp and get this to walk us through which auction pieces he loves.
Let's do it.
I'm going to call it up now.
Okay.
There we go. This
So,
is from
Adi, I
Phillips.
saw your
Let's
photos
call
today
this up.
from Japan. You sent a few photos on WhatsApp, and
Yes.
I was happy.
Yes.
You look happy. You're smiling. I liked your socks. You have like little dog socks, right?
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Did you only take the bluesy for the Japan trip?
Yeah, and a bluesy, and I took my son took his Tudor, and the other son took his Grand Seiko.
Ah, you teach them well.
Yes.
Ooh, wow,
Sorry,
this one is hard. This one is
I got to drop. I heard my
Look at this.
significant walk in.
Fuck.
Good to see you, Dick. Good to see you,
Hey.
Arch.
Bye, Anthony. Nice talking to you.
Jay Anthony,
Talking to you.
thanks for coming on, man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Be kind to Japan. Good to see you, Dis. Catch you guys later.
Bye. You too. Okay, let's
So
go
have a look
through
at
this.
these here. These are some Seikos that went
Yeah, I can already
far
tell
out.
you.
They had some
Yeah.
good prices. Look at these here.
So, what do we have? Okay.
I quite like the 1965 Divers recreate. Look, that's a beautiful watch. Look at that.
Yeah, I had the black one. Let's see. What else? That's the tuna.
What else is interesting?
Yeah.
That
So, scroll up to the top. Yeah, so the second
which
one, the
I think
6215 7000. That's my pick.
Yep.
10. That's the first 300-meter
That's your
Seiko diver from 1968, if I'm not mistaken. That's like the that's the ultimate diver for me from Seiko. What do you think about it?
Interesting.
And the one
Jeez, it
next
sold
to it
for
is
60.
like, yeah, that's the first Seiko diver, the 62 Mas. You probably heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, 62 Mas.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I do actually. I like the 62 Mas better.
Yeah.
But these they reissued these, but they're really expensive. You know what I mean? Like I kind of.
That's the reissue.
Kind of.
Yeah, one of them.
This is the original, I think, isn't it?
No, see the reference. That's the SG093. That's the new one.
That's the new one.
Yeah, an old one would look vintage because it's
vintage.
50 years
yes,
old.
Of course.
60 years old almost. But I don't. I like vintage watches, but I will never buy vintage because it's a minefield. I have enough of these in Israel, so.
Yes, it is. That's the problem with vintage. It is big minefield, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you can do like be really smart about it, and I don't know, like make your research, but still. But if you buy Seiko or Rolex, because these are meant to last. So.
Completely get you. And we got little Dave, $2. Curly got in Marcelo's ear. There we go. Curly got in Marcelo's ear. Thank you, little Dave. God, Guys, we've got
What's
8 minutes before I wrap this show up. I want to go through and thank everybody who super chatted today. The super chats were fast and furious, and I want to thank them that we had Maharaja Philippe, Rich Mitch, Maharaja Philippe, Maharaja $50, Maharaja Philippe, Maharaja Philippe, Maharaja Jefferson Exotic, Rich Mitch, Maharaja Philippe, Yeah, Don't Know, Maharaja Philippe, Rancher, Maharaja Philippe, Rancher, Maharaja Philippe, Uzi Trading, Old Fart Rands, Maharaja Philippe, CB, Little Dave, CB, JD Montreal, CB, Maharaja Philippe, CB, AD Never Calling, Maharaja Philippe, CB, Maharaja Philippe, Little Dave. We've got another one just in, Chris F, $10 super sticker. Thank you, Chris F. And we've got Basil's Beazles, $2 super sticker. Let me say to you, before we wrap up there, I wanted to ask you, I don't know if you know, I traded a watch. I had my Breguet Type 21 in rose gold.
Yes.
And this, I actually traded it for this. I want to show you. I don't know if you've seen this. This is another Breguet. It's a Breguet 7057 Traditional. I was inspired by JJ. JJ's got the automatic, the 7097. This is the manual wine version. What do you think?
Well, honestly, I mean,
you don't have to like it.
No, of course not. I'm not.
Okay.
It's not my cup of tea, but I appreciate the. It's a timepiece. It's like a work of art. I don't know, complicated timepiece. But I like when the entire dial is like the entire watch. Not, I don't like how it looks, but
no. That's look, these are not everybody likes these, and that's perfectly okay not to like it. So this here is a tribute to old Breguet history. That's what these are. These are traditional. They want to show off some of the old traditional techniques. And they've done that by putting some of the things on the main dial. It's got a display back as well. Power reserve, and also, obviously, it's the, there we go. I'll show another picture. That's the look at the box. Can you at least fall in love with the box?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's
and it's coin edging there.
The case is amazing.
It is, and for the money, it's sort of.
Is that the UK? The UK flag?
Yeah,
no,
yes, the Union. It's a set of cufflinks I took a photo of. But it's Breguets. Breguets are beautiful. It's just a nice, something different. I'm trying to spice up my collection a bit. I'm thinking about. So because I had too many kind of chronographs. So I got out of the gold Breguet, got this other Breguet. I had to put a few $1,000s in this. It was not cheap, but hey, that's the way life is, I'm afraid. And we got Mike the Snake joining us. Hey, Mikey,
Mike.
how are you?
I made it.
No worries, man. We're almost wrapping up in 5 minutes, but that's okay. It's good to
I know. I just
see you on. That's okay.
I got a chance. It's the fucking longest day of my life, man.
You okay?
Yeah. It's just life is crazy, right?
Yeah. No, that's okay, man. That's okay.
But
it's but this, you seem happy yourself. You seem really happy.
Yeah.
I am.
Any?
I'm doing well.
What's the plans for your collection? Or you got enough? You're just content with what you got?
I am. Well, here and there, like you want something new all the time, but I look at what I have, and I don't need anything. It goes. I just
no. That's exactly it.
I looked at watches today, Archie. There's a jewelry shop near me, and they had a really nice 2024 41 millimeter date sub, but I think they wanted 13.5 for it, which is a little high, I think. Yeah, but it was new and crispy and box and papers and everything, and it didn't even look like it's been polished even once.
How old was it? Sorry,
2024.
2024 watch. Fuck, that's brand new.
Yeah, pretty much. In fact, it even still had some of the stickers on the bracelet part on the back side.
A date one.
It's a date, date sub. But I don't have 13.5 anyways. But I looked at them. They had a really beautiful GMT there too, and they had a Milgauss and a Sky Dweller, and last week they had a Daytona there, a Panda. It's where I sold my my Pelagos too. They gave me a good price on that. They always seem to have a neat little selection of about 6 to 8 watches.
Any bites on the car yet, Mike?
Yeah. I got. I'm working on arranging, because a lot of these people are interested in it are not from the area, so we're arranging like when and where they're going to be taking a trip up here or down here. But I got 2 people that are working on that with. So yeah, but that's kind of just an ongoing thing. I'm not really attacking that. It's just it's an open listing, so I'm acting towards it as such. It's just like it's here. If you want to come look at it, it's right here. And I tell them everything they want to know.
Yeah.
I give all the pictures they want to see, and then it's then I'm just like, look, I'm driving the car. I'm having fun with it. Just you want to come down and look at it, and 2 people actually are. So I'm hoping they come through with what they say, and they actually do.
Have you had any luck in your love life since we last spoke? Any ladies?
Not something substantial. I'm focused on my career.
Nice.
Yes.
I would take something unsubstantial. I got 0.
My professional life is more important to me right now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good, man. That's fantastic, Dis.
Mm-hmm.
It's you're looking well. Dis. The important thing is you're looking well. You're cheery, and that's the important thing. It's the watch hobby. It comes and goes. It's unfortunately, with everything, it was so hot for a long time. It's started to slow a bit. But I tell you this, I want to come back and I agree with you. I've looked at it and I want to make some more content. That's what I really want to do, is do more. I want to clean my room up. I know it sounds silly, but I actually want to clean my room, get organized a bit better, and make some really good content,
Yeah, man. No, you can find your flame, reignite your flame.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly right there.
And Archie, if you need to talk to someone, even for a few sessions.
Yeah, the problem is this: they seem to want to make it ongoing forever, and I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, well, some have there are different approaches. Some have a few meetings. I don't know. I think it could help you, but just make content watch
It's
content.
expensive, you know. They charge a lot. You know what I mean?
Well, you just traded for the Breguet. I mean, your mental health is more important than a watch. So I never understood that in the past. So
Yes, yes, you're 100% right.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you are 100% right. Very, very true words from a wise man there.
Yes, I have to agree.
Guys,
completely.
that is the show for today. I want to thank you for coming on.
All right, I'll see you later.
I just, yeah,
Later,
thank you
Mike.
so
Good
much,
seeing you.
man.
Hey, Des, good to see you, Des.
You too, man. Stay
all
safe. Stay healthy.
It's great to see you. Thanks for
right,
coming,
all right,
guys, and we will see you later, guys. Thank you.